compact tractors, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the video, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
Are tree branches threatening your home, or do you have a tree that you just need removed? I have a solution for you. TreeWise Tree Guys, tree work experts. TreeWise Tree Guys uses the latest in tree climbing and rigging techniques, meaning no heavy equipment or driving in your yard. Just guys climbing and dragging your trees out of there. If you have a tree that needs work and you're looking for a low-impact solution that will preserve your landscape, give us a call, 479-222-0793. TreeWise Tree Guys.
ABC Children's Academy is currently
Medicare insurance, life insurance, long-term care insurance. We can help you find solutions. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates. Give us a call today and let us help you find solutions that best meet your needs. Giroux & Associates. Insurance in today's world can be filled with a variety of complicated issues, but it doesn't have to be that way. Let our professional staff simplify it for you. Giroux & Associates. You can call us at 479-857-2810.
KCJC Darknell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Welcome back. We'll talk to you about the standings at halftime as we'll pull that up, but we can't not talk about it before this Lady Cyclone basketball game up here at Siloam Springs. Greenwood is the class of the conference. They're undefeated. They're going to run the table. They're going to be the top seed. The top 4 seeds get to go. Russellville, Siloam Springs, not mathematically, but pretty much mathematically very close, 98%, have secured a couple of spots in the state tournament. They're playing for the 2 seed. Right now, Siloam Springs has the 2nd seed, Russellville with a 3 seed. That's because Siloam defeated Russellville back at Cyclone Arena by 9 points. That's important. The Lady Cyclones, they have 2 ways, or that they need a couple things to happen in order to get that 2 seed. They need to beat Siloam by more than 9 points tonight, or they need to beat Siloam and hope that Siloam loses 1 game next week and the Lady Cyclones run the table next week. Next week on Tuesday, the Lady Cyclones will host Harrison. It'll be senior night, their last matchup, and they play Van Buren on Friday night. Siloam's got the same 2 teams, but just in reverse, obviously. They're going to host Van Buren on Tuesday and then go to Harrison on Friday night. Both those teams don't have a lot to play for. Maybe Harrison has an outside chance of overtaking Mountain Home as they sit 1 game behind them. But Mountain Home did beat Harrison, so that might be a chance that we could get Siloam to lose. But, I mean, rule number 1, we need to win the game, because if we lose tonight, then there's no chance of overtaking Siloam Springs. The Lady Cyclones need to win it, but if they get their chance, you might see them take a few extra shots at the end to try to get that score up above 9. They were defeated by Siloam Springs 51-42. Now, if they beat Siloam by 9, then the tiebreaker goes to point differential amongst the conference, and we haven't figured that out yet. We'll probably figure it out next week if we have that issue. Lady Cyclones overall have a better record, but they are 8-3 in the conference, and Siloam Springs 9-2 in conference play. Of course, both teams lost to Greenwood. But that only difference is Siloam's victory at Cyclone Arena about a month ago. Of course, we'll have senior boys action coming up after this. It's a big matchup for the senior boys. Siloam Springs in boys action is number 1 in the 5A West. The Cyclones are battling, trying to stay in that top 4. Right now, they're tied for the 4th spot. They want to stay in that top 4, and it would really help if they could pull off the upset in the nightcap and defeat Siloam Springs. It's the Lady Cyclones up first, though, as they take on the Lady Panthers of Siloam Springs. We'll take a break, come back with more, possibly some starters, too. Now, this is Lady Cyclone basketball.
Do you need your wisdom or other teeth removed? Do you have a toothache? Are you considering dental implants to replace missing teeth or to help anchor a denture? Be sure to see Dr. Forrest Bale for a no out-of-pocket consultation at Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is contracted with many insurance companies and has multiple financing options to minimize your out-of-pocket costs. Have your oral surgery in a caring, state-of-the-art facility right here in Russellville. Visit their website at lakesideofs.com.
The heater broke down, I had to act fast. Wiggled some wires, I broke the thermostat. My wife got cold and nose started to freeze. She said, hey man, gotta call AshleyAir.com. Your heater breaks down, they're the one you want. AshleyAir.com. Fast and they're good and they got it going on. Technician showed up the very same day. Got it fixed right and fast, he was on his way. Next time your heater breaks, you know who to call. There's only one choice, AshleyAir.com.
Heinzman & Son Incorporated reminds you, when you need new tires or auto repairs, Heinzman & Son has a well-trained staff to treat you like family, and their goal is always on customer service. It's the foundation of their business, which is why so many people in the River Valley call Heinzman & Son their tire shop. Find Heinzman & Son on Facebook, check out their reviews, and call 880-1222 to make an appointment today. Heinzman & Son, serving the River Valley for over 30 years and counting.
This is Todd, Market President with Centennial Bank. We're more than just a financial institution. We pride ourselves on being community-focused and connected.
Hi, I'm Charlie, Business Development Officer with Centennial Bank. As a lifelong resident of the River Valley, I am proud to be part of a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities.
Supporting our community starts with people like myself and Charlie, who know and love the River Valley area, which is why we're always banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. NMLS number 564245, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Both teams still taking some warm-up shots. They added a few more minutes on the clock, so we're going to be getting started late. We're supposed to be tipping off about a minute ago at 6 o'clock, and right now it shows 3:09. So we can talk to you a little bit about the previous matchup. The Lady Cyclones lost that game 51-42. A couple things in that game. If you want to talk about the game only, Lady Cyclones had a 13-point lead early, led by 11 at the end of the first quarter. The lead got dwindled down to 2 points at the half, and then they lost it in the third quarter, and Siloam Springs winning it going away. About the game only, what you can say from stat-wise is we couldn't stop Emily Keene, number 33, a 5'7" sophomore. She had 21 points for Siloam, and she was the only Lady Panther in double figures. Lady Cyclones got 3 players in double figures. Talia Ely with 13, Brenna Burke had 11, and Zariah Willis with 10. But the big story from that game is, remember, that was the first game that the Lady Cyclones had to play without Shy Willis, who had, we didn't know at the time, we just knew she had a knee injury, ended up tearing her ACL on Tuesday night. We play this game on Friday night. And I don't care who you are, you take out your second leading scorer and only give yourselves 2 days to prepare, and playing the second best team in the conference. It was going to be a little adjustment period. Lady Cyclones did jump out early, but that had to be an adjustment. They've gotten used to that, and in fact gotten used to bringing up some of the freshmen, and they'll be a factor tonight. Remember, on our last game, the Lady Cyclones actually started a freshman, and wondering if that might do that tonight. Soraya Stroud getting the start on the Tuesday night. The Lady Cyclones were victorious against Mountain Home, 48-38. In that ball game, and as we said, Mountain Home is no pushover. They're right now in a battle for that 4th seed. They have a 1-game advantage against Harrison, but you feel like it's a little adjustment period, and maybe the Cyclones be better now, having played a few more games without Shy and getting to adjust a little bit. Both teams are under the direction of first-year head coaches. Of course, we know ours, Will Stewart. He was at Norfolk before this. This is his 4th season overall. But Siloam Springs under the direction of Bo Tillery. Now, he was a standout basketball player at Springdale. He went to Ashdown and coached there for 7 seasons. Get this, he was the conference coach of the year in 3 of those 7 seasons. Did a fantastic job there. He replaces Tim Rippey, who resigned after 9 seasons. Rippey took them to the state championship game where they lost to Greenwood in his first year, but they never did get that close again. We're going to pause here as they're about to do the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance and moment of silence. So we're going to take a break for that. When we come back, we will have the introductions and the tip-off for you. It's the Lady Cyclones up here in Northwest Arkansas taking on the Siloam Springs Lady Panthers. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
Who can help you when it comes time for surgery. It's not a hospital, it's a surgical center. Central Arkansas Surgical Center. Inquire today by logging on to Central
town what it is, deeply rooted, community-driven. First State Bank, these are our stomping grounds. Visit fsbmybank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. Lady Cyclones getting introduced right now. Number 3, Brenna Burke, a 5'7" junior guard, gets introduced first. Zariah Willis, a 5'4" senior guard, wearing number 12. Back to number 12 tonight. They had to switch to a different number on Tuesday night. Drew Robinson, number 14, the 5'7" junior guard for the Lady Cyclones, getting the start. Soraya Stroud, number 20. She is getting her second start, just a freshman. Joined the team after the 9th grade season was over. And Talia Ely, the 6' junior forward, averaging 14 points a game, number 25. Just a junior. That's the best thing about Talia. We got one more year, her. She gets the start for the Lady Cyclones. The Lady Cyclones 21-6 on the season, 8-3 in conference play. Coached by Will Stewart, assisted by Randy Talley. Both coaches their first year in the district. For Siloam Springs, Grace Arrington, the 5'6" senior, wearing number 2, getting the start. Number 4, Sydney Pfeiffer, she's a 5'4" senior. Number 22, Sophia Stevenson, a 5'7" junior. Number 32, Brooke Smith, a 5'10" junior. And the one that hurt us last time, I'm looking, she's not getting the start. Emily Keene, I wonder if she's healthy. She's the one that had 21 points in the game against Russellville. No, it's Brooke Ross, the 5'10" junior. I thought for sure as you scored 21 points on a team, surely that means you get to start against them next time. But maybe there's something we don't know. Maybe she's injured or something. We've not privy to that information.
Well, they've got the warm-ups on, sitting on the bench, so it's hard to pick out her number.
Yeah,
she's even sitting on the bench.
They take that off when they come into the game. Lady Cyclones jumping center. Talia Ely getting that one easily. A definite height disadvantage there with Sydney Pfeiffer, who's just 5'4". That's who they had jumping center. I think they were worried about a play coming off the start of the game. Lady Cyclones working the ball along the baseline, looking inside for Willis. She'll give it back to Ely at the high post. Right back to Willis, and Willis makes the shot from inside. Boy, that ball thought about not carrying through. But that was a design play there. Low post, high post, back to low post, and getting the basket. Lady Cyclones with the first basket of the game. In the front court is Brooke Smith, and she'll turn around and flip it to Sophia Stevenson. They can shoot a lot of threes, but in conference play, they actually scaled it down where they only average 17 three-point attempts. They're going to turn the ball over. Nice steal there by Stroud for the Lady Cyclones, and here comes Russellville. It's just pretty commonplace for us to see teams that average 25 attempted threes in a game. Russell trying to go down low, but the ball was intercepted before it got to Ely. A couple of turnovers, one by each team. Boy, they got away with the travel there in the corner. Pfeiffer knocking down the three. Just as I say, talk about them not shooting as many threes as teams we see. They knocked down that one. They did miss a travel there that would have negated that. It looked like the drive by Brooke Smith looked like she got her feet tangled up with herself. Willis in the corner for the Lady Cyclones. Gives it along baseline about 18 feet away to Ely. Right back to Zariah on her drive to the right block shot. Partially deflected. Gets her own rebound. Goes back up strong from the left side. She's got 4. Lady Cyclones up by a point. Russellville in a man press. Just man-to-man, we believe. They're making the switch there. Smith with it. She'll cross the timeline. She's guarded closely by Drew Robinson. She'll take it right side. They use the screen. Lady Cyclones fought through it. Grace Arrington, shot from inside the lane is good.
Well, with Willis making that shot, following up her missed shot, that's you want to do that anytime you shoot. Look for that offensive rebound.
A jump ball called as they tied up. Brenna Burke on the right side. It'll belong to Siloam. It's a turnover for Russellville. Just turn, and they tied her up on that. Here come the Lady Panthers with the 1-point lead. They get baseline, nothing there. They kick it out. They're going to throw it across the timeline. They're going to turn the ball over right back to Russellville. That's an unforced error and good for us. Checking in for Siloam Springs will be number 3, Khalid Jacklick. She is a 5'3" junior. Lady Cyclones trailing 5-4 here, early going. Burke on the right wing. Her pass deflected at the top of the key, but Willis gets it back. Shot clock at 25, plenty of time. Tried the crossover dribble, wasn't there. Stops on the right side in the corner to Stroud. Now 17 seconds to shoot. Burke to the high post to Ely. Cutting but not there. She's looking for some help. Gets in the corner to Willis. 10 seconds to shoot. Now along the baseline. Drew's pass deflected, and let's see who's going to come up with it. Siloam Springs does. Look for a second like we were going to get it back. If we would have, shot clock would have been inside 5 seconds. Jacklick with it for the Lady Panthers. To Arrington on the right side, looking inside down low for Brooke Ross. They do eventually, and she puts it up and in. 7-4, the Lady Cyclones trailing here. It's not the way we started last time we played this team, but it might be a good thing because we got up early and then ended up losing the game. Robinson near the corner. They're extending their 3-2 zone out, and they're having to throw over the top of it. They deflected some passes already and got 1 turnover because of it. Inside now with a high pass to Ely. Turnaround jumper, no good. Getting your own rebound. Goes up strong with the turnaround. And I know, we say a lot of times how when you get in the lane, you can't bring it down low, but they were standing straight up, and she almost had to bring it down low, and that made her almost even harder to guard. So they didn't know where the ball was. Lady Cyclones have cut it to a point. Brooke Ross at top of the key will launch the 3, and that one's good. She's got 5, and that's their second made three-pointer here in the first quarter.
Yeah, 2 in a row. Maybe that'll break the streak.
10-6, the Lady Cyclones trailing here. Ely at the free throw line. Gives it right side to Brenna Burke. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Left-handed cross-court pass in the corner to Drew Robinson. She's looking for Ely down low, and it goes out of bounds. It actually hits the official, and he says it'll be Russellville basketball. And substitutions coming in for Russellville. Number 2, Zaria Campbell, a 5'7" junior guard. Kana Keister, number 13. She's a freshman. And Kyra White, number 23, also a freshman. Staying on the floor is Burke and Ely. Inbounds pass, deflected, but chased down before it goes over and back by Keister. Burke out on the left wing, 8 seconds to shoot. Gets to Keister, top of the key, 5 seconds. She dribbles right side. White, somebody's got to shoot it up, and Campbell does. Knocks it down from 3. Right on the buzzer. perfect. Lady Cyclones have cut the lead to 1. Long pass down the floor they got behind Russellville. White was there to block the shot for the Lady Cyclones. And on the follow, a shot block. This one by Ely. They still have the ball. Ross, a three-pointer from the corner. And it's good. And I almost wish they would have knocked down that two-pointer. That's 3 threes for Siloam Springs here in the first quarter. And we have a timeout called by Coach Stewart. We'll take a quick break. 2:54 left to play here in the first. Lady Cyclones trailing 13-9. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Lady Cyclones trailing here 13-9 right now. Pretty much the difference is the three-point shooting by Siloam Springs. They've hit 3 here in the first quarter. We have 2:54 left in the first period. Lady Cyclones calling that timeout. You get 5 in a game, and Russellville using their first one there. 3-2 zone for Siloam Springs. They like to go with that. We'll go that almost exclusively. Campbell in the high post to White. Here's Brenna Burke. Drive, little bump, no call. Kicks it out. Keister open left side three-pointer. This one rims out. There's Ely with the follow. Her shot blocked, but they got part of the arm. And Talia is going to the free throw line to shoot 2. She is 52% on the season and going to shoot a couple here. Has 2 points already in this game. And that foul is going to be on 44 Brooke Ross. It'll be fine to get her in foul trouble as the first free throw is good by Ely. And she's sitting there with 8 points. She did not get in double figures in the first matchup, but she's got 8 right now. Talia makes the first, misses the second. Siloam the rebound. And Brooke Smith will leave it. She brings up the floor, but then leaves it for Jacklick. At the right side to Arrington, looking inside, nothing there. Lady Cyclones playing behind the postman, though, and popping free at the top is Brooke Smith. Looking down low for Brooke Ross. White on her. They'll reverse it around, right side, too far underneath the basket for Arrington. Gets it out to Ross. She's about 15 feet away. Dribbles along the baseline, kicks it out. Smith, a 15-footer, rattles in and out. Jacklick the rebound. It's knocked from her hands, out of bounds. Campbell knocks it off the leg of Khalid Jacklick, and it belongs to Russellville. Great defense there by Zaria.
Yeah, it was, but we let her get in there and get to position for the offensive rebound, but good defense by the Lady Cyclones.
Well, sometimes those guards can get behind. I mean, she's 5'3". Sometimes they can sneak in there, so we can be fair a little bit about that. High post, White kicks it out. Here's Burke, open right side, three-pointer won't go. Smith the rebound for Siloam Springs. Lady Cyclones trailing 13-10. Here's Smith, fakes it right, takes it to the lane, double team. Arrington open along the side, shot no good, rebound, tipped around. Arrington has the rebound. She dribbles in the corner now, hounded by Ely. Get the pass away to Smith. Smith carrying it like a football player into the lane, misses the left-handed layup. Keister the rebound for Russellville, and Kana will bring up the floor herself. Looking left, nothing there. A smart move there not to throw it to the left wing because Jacklick was trying to bait her into an interception there. Burke with it on the left side. Get it in the corner to Campbell. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Lady Cyclones trailing 13-10 here. 1 minute, 7 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Missed long shot there. White can't get the rebound. With it is Brooke Ross for Siloam Springs. Under a minute to play here in the first. On the left side is Pfeiffer. She'll get it to Arrington in the lane. Ball knocked away by Ely, and now we have a whistle and a foul called. This will be on the Lady Cyclones, their first.
Was that on
that'll
Campbell?
Be on Campbell.
Yeah.
That's one on her. They'll inbound along the far side. It'll reset the shot clock. And there's a 9-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock as we're closing out the first quarter here. Jacklick has it. Ball on her hip near the half-court line.
Drew and Willis back in.
Lady Cyclones giving her all the room she wants here. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Left side in the game, Faith Ellis. And now Arrington at the free throw line. She'll shoot the 16-footer just barely behind it and knocked it down. Arrington has 4. Lady Cyclones with the shot clock off, trailing 15-10. Burke crossing the timeline, sees the trap. They've extended it out. They'll get it to Willis on the right side, looking down low. Nothing there. Robinson now, cross-court pass. Here's a three-point try by Stroud. This one short, no good. Rebound. Willis tried to save it in bounds. It goes out of bounds. 4.9 seconds left for Siloam Springs. They'll have to go 94 feet if they want to get a shot off. And putting some shooters back in. And we're 4.9 left, and Lady Cyclone's going to pressure the backcourt just so they can't roll it to the half-court line. They're going to throw it in the front court, and it's going to be easily intercepted if Russell wants it. But they just let it go, and we've come to the end of the first quarter. With our score, Siloam Springs 15, Lady Cyclones 10. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
At Fleet Tire, Point S, the S stands for service, selection, and savings. Fleet Tire knows the importance of a handshake and the significance of a referral. That will never change. At Fleet Tire Point S, you'll still find the same local owners, friendly service, and guarantees on warranties. Fleet Tire Point S consistently offers unparalleled service and quality tires to fit every budget, because you, the customer, are always the top priority at Fleet Tire Point S. So come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference, no stress, with Point S.
Money, they say it greases the wheels of commerce. Everybody has to have a little now and again. If you're a little low on cash, bring your old, unwanted, or broken gold or silver jewelry to Joshua's Fine Jewelry and let us convert it into beautiful, brand new cash. Take your girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
Lady Cyclones trailing 15-10 after one in that first quarter. Ely with 3, Campbell with 3, and Willis with 4. The Cyclones hit 1 3-pointer, and that was as the shot clock expiring by Campbell. She's in the game to start the second quarter. So is Stroud, Ely, Willis, and Drew Robinson. Robinson running the baseline. Pass floated over the right side, gets it to Drew in the corner, looking inside for Campbell, blocking up the right side. Double team, kicks it out. Drew, she's open from 3. This one no good. Rebound, Siloam Springs. Jack Lick has it. Looked like she was going to dribble through traffic, then looked like she was worried about losing the basketball. They're going to go inside to Ellis. A little give and go there with Smith. Misses the layup. Willis the rebound for the Lady Cyclones. Check that was Ross. Lady Cyclones very fortunate there. Willis trying to go coast to coast. A little bump, no call, but the ball saved in bounds by Ely. Good job by Talia. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Campbell going to launch one from 3. Misses the bank shot. Ely get the rebound. And on the left side has the ball knocked from her hands. Here comes Siloam Springs. They're racing out of the front court. A layup try is good there by Sydney Pfeiffer. Didn't look like a walk, but looked like she was going to miss it because she didn't get her footing. But it's a 7-point advantage for Siloam Springs, the largest lead of the game for the Lady Panthers. Drew Robinson to the free throw line. Gets in the corner eventually to Campbell. Trying to go to the high post. Ball was knocked away. Never got to Ely. Again, it's a breakout here. It's time a 2-on-1. Jacklick misses the layup. Came down awkwardly on her ankle. She's running, but she's hobbling a little bit. Lady Cyclones with the rebound. Here comes Willis for Russellville. And the Lady Cyclones just look kind of discombobulated on offense in this quarter. And again, going to the high post, and again an interception. Never got to Ely. We're going to get a foul on Russellville in transition. This will be on Campbell, her second and the team's second. Lady Cyclones just don't seem to be getting anything going. And it's almost like Siloam Springs knows what the play is going to be as much as they're quick to knock the ball away or get the interception.
Well, Siloam Springs in that 3-2 zone, and 3 people out front. They're spreading it out. They're pushing the Lady Cyclones out. And we just can't get any outside shooting right now.
Burke in the game for Russellville, placing Campbell. And no, Campbell's still on the bench. He replaces Stroud. Campbell is out there with 2 fouls. Here's Smith, and Russell just took a charge. Good job by Willis. It wasn't even her man, but she saw Brooke Smith with a no-look pass way out there on the left side and took the charge.
I think that's Springdale's first foul.
Siloam, it's their second.
Or Siloam, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because remember, Talia went to the free throw line. In the corner is Willis. Looking along baseline, Burke. There's nobody on her. She took it up and in. She turned to pass the basketball, and nobody was there. They gave her some space. She took it in from the right side. Lady Cyclones with some pressure, but Siloam beating it down the floor, trying to get a little too many passes, almost lost it out of bounds. They have to circle back around. Lady Cyclones have cut the lead to 5 here. Jacklick thought about a long three. Now she's going to pull the trigger on it. A rebound backside by Brenna Burke. I tell you, whenever you think about it and then decide to shoot, that never works. You got to shoot it in rhythm. There's something about it. Lady Cyclones looking to cut into the 5-point lead by Siloam. They get in the corner inside of that 3-2 zone. Here comes Robinson. She'll kick it back out. Burke is going to pass on the 3. Bounce pass down low to Willis, putting it up and in. They're attacking inside. They're getting inside of a 3-man front on that 3-2 zone the last 2 trips down the floor, and Lady Cyclones been credited with 4 points. Jacklick in the front court seems to be fine with her ankle here. Cross-court pass to Smith. Another cross-court pass. This one caught by Stevenson. They go inside to Arrington. In the lane, feeds along to Smith. 16 seconds on the shot clock. They're moving the basketball around. They're going to miss a 3 from the top of the key. Ball out of bounds. It's going to be last touch by Russellville. And Siloam will have it in the corner on that far side.
Good defensive series by the Lady Cyclones. We need to stop them right here.
Inbounds pass comes to Jacklick. They had set a screen for her, but she was way away from the screen being set by Faith Ellis. Under 4.5 to go here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trail by 3. Arrington thought about the 3. She'll get it to Stevenson, who lost the handle on it, but sort of pushed it there to Smith, who then throws it away. That was almost a turnover, and then it was a turnover for Siloam. Lady Cyclones can cut it to 1 or tie it here with a 3-pointer. Coach Smith calling the play. Burke stops, and now she's looking to Coach Smith because he was changing the alignment. They flooded the right side, flooded the zone here. And Ely at the high post will take it right side, kicks it back out to Campbell. Campbell sees the lane opening, little spin move, shot up and no good. A little bit of push there, but no call on it. Siloam Springs with the rebound. Under 3:50 to go. Long pass down the floor underneath, and they missed the layup. Ellis missed it. Ely the rebound. Burke running the floor. Stops at the free throw line, double team, triple team, threw it away. Was trying to go to Robinson, just a little too tall for her. 3:36 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing 17-14.
That's a good play by Burke. She got into the middle and drew all the defensive people to her. Like you say, the pass was a little high.
17-14 our score. Siloam Springs with the lead. Arrington on the right side, looking down low. This is Ross, double team, dribbled it off her leg. They could have called a foul there because it looked like she hooked her man, but dribbled it out off her leg anyway. That probably happened first, and the same time there. So Russell again can cut it to 2 here. Or sorry, cut it to 1 with a bucket. Little give and go there. Burke count the basket. She just drew the foul. Gave it to Ely at the high post, and she just kept going like she had the ball, and her man let her go because it's a zone. Sometimes it's not man-to-man. You let them go. That's the third foul called on Siloam Springs. It's the first on Arrington. And Brennan now with 4 points in this quarter is going to the free throw line, hoping to complete the and 1. 78% from the free throw line on the season. Knocks this one down. That'll up that average and also tie the game at 17. Lady Cyclones trailed 17-10, the largest deficit. They've come back on a 7-0 run to tie it. Both teams have led this game. Left side to Smith. Siloam looking for Ross, cutting left side. Missed the layup too hard off the backboard. The follow is no good. We get a foul called on the Lady Cyclones. Coming in late there was Arrington to get that rebound and put it up and draw the foul. And that's the third team foul on Russellville. This is going on Kana Keister. A free throw is good there by Arrington, who now has 5 points. And Siloam back in the lead. Hits them both. It's a 2-point lead for the Lady Panthers. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to play, and Lady Cyclones just turned the ball over in the backcourt on the press. Jacklick splitting a double team. Gets it off to Arrington. She'll hit the 14-footer. She's got 8. Russell turning the ball over against the press, and it turning into points. Willis, long pass down, gets it to Burke, and she's going to go in the front court. And it was going to be a 2-on-1, then a 2-on-2, but we get a foul called on Siloam Springs. as when Burke stopped, I don't think they could stop running, and it's the 4th team foul on Siloam and the 1st on Jack Lick. And Campbell going to check in, replacing Brenna Burke. Inbounds pass comes to Willis. That'll shift things around a little bit. Willis will run the point here with a high post to Ely as they've changed up their zone look a little bit. Along the baseline, Willis had it knocked from her hands around the double team, and she's falling backwards, gets it to Kana Keister. Keister to White. Her pass intercepted, was trying to get it to White in the corner. And I think if they were playing off of her like that, I think they might have been expecting that pass from the lane there. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Russellville had a 7-0 run to tie it. And it's been 4 straight points by Siloam Springs. They lead at 21-17. Here's White looking inside for Ross. Not there. She'll drive. Just inside the free throw line. Her pass deflected out. Talia's got it on a 2-on-1. She's got Keister on the left. Spin move in the lane. Count the basket, and she's fouled.
That was a good move by Ely, moving to her right and putting the basket up.
Well, she got the defender to even chase it to the right side, which opened up the whole lane, and she didn't have to pass it on the little spin move and created the contact there by Jack Lick, who just picked up her 2nd personal foul and the 5th team foul in Siloam Springs. And they're going to have some substitutions as Smith comes. No, she comes. She's having to switch shoes. She pulled it off of one of her teammates. Was this called an equipment malfunction? That's what it is. So Jack Lick is out with 2 fouls. And they're waiting for her to put on a different shoe. I don't think they're allowed to do this, but they've allowed it. That's all right. Free throw is good by Talia on the and one, and the Lady Cyclones have cut it to 1 here. 21-20. The old-fashioned three-point play there by Talia. Smith with one of her teammates' shoes on her foot and one of hers gets it right side to Faith Ellis. Underhanded flip to Ross, and she's going to take a shot from just inside the three-point line. Dumbest shot in America, according to Rick Pitino, a shot from just inside the three-point line, or feet on the three-point line. But it's a 23-20 lead for Siloam Springs. Nearing the final minute of the first quarter. Burke started to drive, backs it back out. Nothing doing against the zone right now. Shot clock at 23. Burke along the right side, and a little scoop on the drive, missed the shot, and on the rebound, Ely going down hard with Smith. A jump ball called, and it'll belong to Siloam Springs as Russellville got the last jump ball to start this quarter. And now Drew Robinson will check in for Russellville, replacing Kana Keister here with 56 seconds left to play in the first half. Russellville fell behind by 7, tied it, fell behind by 4, got it to 1, it's back to 3. Just get a little closer, and then they pull away again. Cross-court pass deflected out by Brenna. Did Siloam touch it? No, they didn't. It'll belong to the Lady Panthers here.
Good defense by Brenna, reading that pass across court.
Faith Ellis will inbound it here, right below us from our vantage point. Gets it inbounds to Ross. Ross, they set a screen, and Russell makes the switch. Here's Arrington. She wasn't expecting the pass. Gets it right back to Ross. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Arrington looking in the corners, not there. She's going to drive to the free throw line and throw it away. She had Ellis there. I don't know if she could have gotten shot off, but she was behind the zone. And Russellville, as the shot clock turned off, they can play for one shot if they want to. If Coach Stewart wants to, and if Siloam will allow it, Siloam doesn't look like they're going to come out. Brenna's going to dribble the ball in the half-court circle. 10 seconds now. Willis on the right side to Campbell. Here's Brenna, 6 seconds, looking inside for Talia. Double team, ball knocked away. Can they save it inbounds? No, they can't. 2.4 seconds left. Good thing is Russell's going to get the ball. Bad news is it's just a couple of seconds. They're going to have to get up something pretty quickly here. That gives some room over there because it's right next to the, right in front of the bench. Burke will shoot it around a double team and not really get a good shot off because the double team was there. And we've come to the end of the first half. Can't pull ahead here, but we're within striking distance. Lady Cyclones trailing Siloam Springs 23-20. Coming up at halftime, we'll look at the stats. We'll also look at the standings as we promised you in our pregame. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
thoughts about your home from Olathe Realty Russellville. Many will tell you spring is the best time to sell. And if you've been considering putting your house on the market, why wait until spring when everyone else is on the market and you have more competition? Why not go on the market now when there's less competition and get more for your home? If you're ready to sell or you know someone who's thinking of selling, get in touch with the professionals at Olathe Realty Russellville. Find them on Facebook. Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6, Monday through Saturday.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Lady Cyclones trailing Siloam Springs by a score of 23-20. As we look at the conference standings, I mentioned to you that Greenwood has been the class of our conference. They have for a few years, not just this year, but they are 11-0 on the season. They've secured the top spot. They beat everybody that's within contention of them twice. Siloam Springs sitting in second place at 9-2. The Lady Cyclones at 8-3. Mountain Home, not really much of a chance to knock out Russellville. If they win their last 3 and Russellville loses their last 3, that might be an opportunity. But Mountain Home ahead of Van Buren by a game. Mountain Home 6-5 and Van Buren 5-6. They take the top 4 teams to state. As we look around what's going on tonight, of course, we have our game here. Greenwood is at Mountain Home, so Mountain Home probably going to drop that one. And Van Buren's thinking about that. They're hosting Harrison, and that could create a tie for 4th place and then maybe a showdown between Harrison and Mountain Home. No, they've already played them twice, so they're going to have to do that next week with both teams at 2 games to play. The only other game, we said Mountain Home is hosting Greenbrier on Tuesday night. Of course, the Lady Cyclones won over Mountain Home by 10. Greenwood easily defeated the Siloam Springs team 70-18. Greenwood had beaten Siloam early in the year by 2, and I think they just made them mad because they ended up winning that one 70-18. Greenbrier lost at Harrison 46-41, and Alma lost at home against Van Buren 61-36. Next week, the Lady Cyclones is going to have senior night on Tuesday. They'll host Harrison, and then they go on the road against Van Buren, and that will close out the regular season. Then the top 4 teams go to state. The Class 5A state tournament is going to be hosted at Pine Bluff this year. We're at halftime. The Lady Cyclones trailing Siloam Springs 23-20. We'll take a break, come back with stats from the first half. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
Your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change Superstop at 1415 East Main Street has the best brand name oils like Mobil 1, Castrol, Motorcraft, Rotella, and Quaker State without breaking the bank. Plus specials to save even more. Come by 1415 East Main Street when you need an oil change or repair work from your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on. Mr. Brake and Lube, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Farmers Co-op located in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location. Mike Apple Salon. Mike, it is that time of year when feed, is very, very important.
It sure is, and make sure that you've got your animals' needs taken care of, protein levels met, and all those things that you look for when it comes this time of year.
Farmers Co-op. We're located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
At Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Lady Cyclones trailing Siloam Springs 23-20. Russellville was led by Willis and Ely, each with 6 points. 5 points for Brenna Burke, and Campbell knocking down only 3. She has 3 points for Russellville. Siloam Springs led by Brooke Ross. They held Ross under double digits in the first matchup. She's got 10 points just in the first half. 8 points for Arrington and 5 points for Sydney Pfeiffer. That's been the only 3 players score for Siloam, but it's been enough. Your thoughts of the first half?
Well, Siloam Springs opened up in that 3-2 zone and created some problems for the Lady Cyclones, but we begin to working the ball on the inside. Every time Ely's going to be double teamed. She sees that all the time. But we were able to work the ball on the inside and have some players score. All of a sudden, Siloam changes their defense. What we need, though, we're only 1 of 6 from the outside three-point line. We need some outside shooting to open up that inside a little bit more. Right now, Ely has 4 rebounds unofficially. 3 of them are offensive rebounds. Siloam are 3 of 5 from the three-point line. They hit 3 in a row to start off with, and they've missed their last 2, which is fine with me. We just need to keep the pressure and need to really defend our space on the inside. They're getting a lot of easy shots inside that paint about where the free throw line is, so we need to tighten up our defense just a little.
Late Cyclones attacked that zone pretty well with that high post, low post. It worked for a couple of layups, and I think that's mainly one of the reasons why Siloam ended up changing it up a little bit, but really seemed to be that anytime we were throwing the ball along the wings around a three-point line, they came out and challenged it and tipped a few, and even when we started trying to go on the inside, they intercepted, knocked the ball away, and that's something Russell's got to protect the basketball. You can't just give away turnovers. You're giving away chances. I think the Lady Cyclones will do better than that in the second half. We're going to take a final break, be back with the second half. Russell trailing by 3. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience, know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
If your business's telephone system, alarm system, cabling, or even CCTV aren't up to date, your business is not secure. Tracer Communications is a one-stop shop for new and existing businesses that value honesty, hard work, and quality solutions. So you can save time and money and focus on your business while they take care of your phone and security systems. And that saves you money and protects your investment. So call your local Tracer Communications at 890-6499 to set up an appointment or visit tracercoms.com for a full list of services today.
Miller Roofing Company, a family-owned company treating you like family. Who's a part of the Miller family of employees? Tony Martin is construction supervisor.
I go out and I look at whatever projects people may be needing done, whether it's additions, remodel work. On the construction end, a lot of times people, they have a vision of what they want, and what I try to offer them is my experience experience in this field. We just like to do the best that we can for our customers.
Your friends at Miller Roofing. See them of South Arkansas and Russellville and follow them on Facebook.
Pet peeve, they start the second half early. They stop that clock, but you haven't missed much, just a few seconds. Lady Cyclones now turning the ball over on the cross-court pass, intercepted by Siloam. As we start in the third quarter, Lady Cyclones trailing by 3. Ross open for 3 from the left side, wide open, knocks down her third 3 of the game, and just like that, it's a 6-point lead. Lady Cyclones turning the ball over on the first possession of the second half. Ely at the free throw line will take it in the lane. Little spin move, shoots it over Ross and up and in. And Talia's got 8. 26-22. Russell trails by 4.
Yeah, Ross didn't even try to block that one. I think Ely can have her way in that inside if she wants it.
Smith taking it left side. Underhand flip there to Pfeiffer. They'll use a screen. And she double dribbled? No, she just lost it, got it back. Arrington on the right side needs some help. Ross pump fake from inside the lane, knocked it down. We have no answer for that right now. She's on fire with 15 points, and it's another 6-point advantage here for Siloam Springs. Ely way out up top. No-look pass on the drive. Willis in the corner, three-pointer. That one no good. Rebound. Siloam Springs saving it, and they do straight to Smith. They're wanting to push up the floor even though they don't have numbers. Cross-court pass caught by Jacklick. She'll attack in the lane. Kicks it out to Smith, who was not open for the 3. Arrington along the baseline. Has it knocked away by Talia. Goes straight to Pfeiffer at the top of the key. Right side to Ross. Picked up by Zariah Willis. She'll dribble all the way inside the left three-point line and throw it back out. 12 seconds to shoot. Jacklick way out up top. I don't know if she notices yet. Surely they've said something about it. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Smith on the left side. Here's Arrington. She'll shoot it. It's blocked and caught by Talia Ely. Buzzer goes off, but Ely already had it, so she gets credit for the block. Defensive rebound. Drew Robinson double team. Cross-court pass to Brenna Burke. Feeds along the baseline outside the lane by Talia, and they say she double dribbled. They call that one. They missed the other one. They call that one.
Oh,
the Lady
my.
Cyclones will turn the ball over here 28-22 with 6 minutes left to play in the third.
I think the other one happened closer to the official than that one did.
Jacklick will bring it up the floor, and Russell going to back off and not pick her up until she crosses the timeline, and even then some, give her a little bit of area there. Really only 3 players have scored for Siloam, and those are the ones so far we've only had to worry about. Ross, number 44, has 15 points. She's at the top of the key, but without the basketball right now. They're going inside to Smith. Too tall for her. It deflected off her hands, and Drew has it for Russellville. She'll bring it up the floor on the left side herself. Stops on the left wing, needs some help, gets it to Brenna. Lady Cyclones will look over this, looks like a 2-3 matchup zone. Here's Drew on the splitting the double team, straight through the middle, puts it up and in.
That's a good drive by Drew, hitting it hard off the backboard because I think she expected to be foul.
Very aggressive on that play. Arrington in the front court for Siloam. Russell's cut it to 4. Here's Smith in the lane, kicks it back out. Jacklick catches it, closely guarded by Stroud. They'll get it to Arrington just inside the free throw line. Starting a 3-second count, she lost it. It's taken away by Kyra White. 2-on-2 if she wants it. She does attack, missed the layup with the rebound as Grace Arrington for Siloam Springs.
I think White expected to be fouled, and she didn't put it up her that hard, so take it aggressive toward the basket.
I think she was expecting some contact. Might have gotten some, but not enough to warrant a foul call. We only had 8 foul calls in the entire first half. Inside to Smith, had it. It was knocked away by Talia. In the lane now, whistle foul. She dumped it off to Pfeiffer cutting the lane, and Pfeiffer's going to get fouled. I don't know if they're going to call this on Talia or who. And it is a 2-shot foul. They're going to call it on number 14, Drew Robinson, her first, and the team's first. And now Russell wants to take a timeout before the free throws are shot. So we'll take a break too. 28-24 is our score. The Lady Cyclones trail. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
Welcome back. Coach Stewart for Russellville turning this into a full timeout. Lady Cyclones have 3 left. The Panthers have not used a timeout, so they have all 5. The wedding 2 free throws coming by Sydney Pfeiffer after the foul by Drew Robinson. She was cutting the lane. If they missed one of these free throws, it's not a bad foul because she was just about 3 or 4 feet away from the basket when she caught the basketball. She'll shoot to her first trip to the free throw line. This is just their second trip. Russell's only been once, actually twice, because they've shot 3 free throws. The first one's in. It's a 5-point lead for Siloam Springs. They are 3 of 3 from the line as a team in this game. Second one's good, 4 of 4. 6-point lead once again, 30-24. Siloam with the advantage. Burke catches it in the back court as they floated that pass. That was dangerous. Could have been a turnover. Lady Cyclones in the front court. Stroud, three-pointer, a little short on that. Hits the iron. Tipped straight to Ely, and Ely puts it up and in. If I'm Drew, I'm saying I meant to do that. She's the one, and she might have. She might have tipped it to Ely, which would give her the rebound and assist there. Ely with 10 points. Lady Cyclones once again cut it to 4. A little crossover dribble, fancy dribbling by Smith. It comes to nothing now. Eventually on the baseline is Arrington outside the lane. Spin move inside the lane, puts it up and in. She threw that one up quick. She's worried about it getting blocked, and she just flung it up there. The bench goes crazy because they're excited that she scored that with Ely guarding her. It's 32-26. The Lady Cyclones trail by 6. Burke in the front court, the right side, still with the dribble, guarded by Arrington. Backs it back out, cross-court pass. Was going to have a foul call as they went for the steal, and they crashed into Stroud, and Jacklick got the worst of that, being helped out. I'm sorry, she crashed into Kyra White. And that's number 3 on Jacklick. I don't know if she's going to come out because of the foul situation or because she's injured or maybe a little bit of both. Campbell going to check in for Russell, replacing Stroud.
Oh, that's a hard foul.
Yeah, I'm glad for the foul because otherwise it might have been a turnover if she would have caught the ball cleanly. She crashed into White. Campbell with it for Russellville. They're out there trying to jump that pass on to Drew Robinson, but she has it now. Burke with it, 18 seconds on the shot clock, plenty of time. She's listening to Coach Stewart. Now we have our play. Kyra White in the corner. Campbell opens. They screen for her. 3 goes in and out. Rebound, Pfeiffer. You got the shot you wanted. Long pass down the floor. They snuck behind us there with the layup is Arrington, and she's got 12. And it's a 8-point lead and their largest lead of the game. Siloam leads at 34-26. Burke with it near the top. Gets it to Kyra White. Lady Cyclones need a basket in the worst way. Now stop the bleeding a little bit. Kyra open backside. Burke on the drive will dump it inside to Drew Robinson, who puts it up and in.
Yeah, a good pass and a good shot by Robinson. She had gotten on the inside of her defensive man.
34-28, the Lady Cyclones trailing. Arrington, they're leaving her open. She'll get out to Ross. She'll launch the 3. This one no good. Rebound. Burke had it, lost it, goes straight into the hands of Ely. Burke was bumped a little bit. I think she wanted the foul call, not going to get it. Russell's going to turn the ball over in the front court. And they've got a 2-on-1 in transition. Smith, the blocking foul is going to be called. They wave off the shot. It rolled off the iron anyway. This foul on Brenna Burke, so they'll inbound it along the baseline. Siloam coming in with a substitution here. 2:12 left to play here in the third. The Lady Cyclones trailing 34-28. Inbounds pass along the baseline comes in the corner to Ross. She's inside the three-point line, drives around her man, hits the shot with the left hand. Well, we just have no answer for her tonight. She's really playing well. 17 points for Ross. Robinson at the top looking as Campbell along the baseline, spin move, put it up and in. Campbell's got 5. Lady Cyclones, though, they're hanging in there. They're taking Siloam's best punches, and they're just hanging in there. That's what you got to do. Trail by 6. Minute 42 left to play here in the third. With this Stevenson, we just need something to break our way. Along the baseline to Ellis, and they kick it right back out. We whistle, and we have a timeout called by Siloam Springs. We'll take a quick break. Russell trailing 36-30. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
Are tree branches threatening your home, or do you have a tree that you just need removed? I have the solution for you. TreeWise Tree Guys, tree work experts. TreeWise Tree Guys uses the latest in tree climbing and rigging techniques, meaning no heavy equipment or driving in your yard. Just guys climbing and dragging your trees out of there. If you have a tree that needs work and you're looking for a low-impact solution that will preserve your landscape, give us a call, 479-222-0793. TreeWise Tree Guys.
Well, we trail by 3 at the half. We trail by 6 right now. Minute 33 left to play here in the third. Siloam calling that timeout in the middle of their possession. Off the inbounds pass, Ross got it wide open, missed the shot, put it up and in off the rebound. It's an 8-point lead. And he caught us on that play there, and even with the missed shot, got the offensive putback. White gets around a double team. Campbell outside the lane on the right side. They'll kick it back out wide open for 3. It's good. Oh, we need that. We got to get hot from the outside. Cut in this lead a little bit. We cut it down to 5 here with a minute to go. Smith drug that pivot foot, got away with a travel, but then they throw it away. Maybe they realize that. The basketball gods helped us out there. Russellville trailing by 5, just kind of hanging in there with 58 seconds left to play in the third. We'll have the basketball. Hopefully can cut into it a little more. Brenna Burke, stop and go, gets in the corner to Willis. There's Campbell inside, double team, turn around, little fade away off the glass, no good. There's Zariah trying to save it, and she does, throws it off of Pfeiffer for Siloam Springs. She had nobody near. That's the only play she had.
Yeah, Pfeiffer wasn't even expecting that ball to come to her.
See if we can get a bonus out of this. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounds pass comes to Willis. Gets it back to Brenna Burke. She'll attack. Here's a 10-footer from left side. No good. Trying to draw some contact. Looked like Willis was fouled on the pass because she went down hard. There's a 2-second differential, about a 1.5 second, 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ross on the left side, double team, gets around that. She does a job as she hooks it with her left hand on the drive. In the corner, three-pointer's good. And there by Stevenson. You watch that. When 44 gets it, with her left arm, she'll hook the player, and they're just not calling that offensive foul. Russell trailing by 8 with 5 seconds left to play here in the third. Burke, a long 3 try. This one pops straight up in the air and right back through. And that's the way we close the third quarter. We'll take a break. Lady Cyclones trailing 41-36. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
abcchildrensacademy.com for more info and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
Do you need help with health insurance, Medicare insurance, life insurance, long-term care insurance? We can help you find solutions. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates. Give us a call today and let us help you find solutions that best meet your needs. Giroux & Associates. Insurance in today's world can be filled with a variety of complicated issues, but it doesn't have to be that way. Let our professional staff simplify it for you. Giroux & Associates. You can call us at 479-857-2810.
Start the final quarter of play. Lady Cyclones trailing 41-36. Big 3 there hit by Brenna Burke on the last play of the third quarter. Siloam will have the basketball. Haley is still out of the game. She got the rest the last minute or so of that third quarter. And she will not start the fourth, so get an extra couple minutes here. Arrington at the high post looking to Smith. Low post, lost it, goes out of bounds. They're going to stay off Russellville. 23 seconds on the shot clock, and now Talia will check in for the Lady Cyclones. Brooke Ross has been the one-man wrecking crew, 19 points. She's averaging 16 in conference games. She's got 19 tonight. She's number 44. She's at the top of the key without the basketball, setting a screen. Lady Cyclones fighting over the top of it and getting a steal. White with the steal on Jack Lick, and she's has the ball knocked from behind. That could have been a foul there. She was stumbled, pushed a little bit, but Russell's going to maintain possession here anyway. 32 seconds on the shot clock as Russell got the ball down quick. Lady Cyclones trailing 41-36. Here's Willis near the corner. Gets along the baseline. Burke finding Ely. Left hand on the drive. 12 for Ely. 41-38. Russellville trails.
I think that's who I'd be going to all along. They don't seem to be, they can or even trying to stop Ely on the inside.
That time they got man-on-man coverage on her at the top. Ross at the top of the key. Avoids a man. Little push off there. Russell's really calling for that now. Left side three-pointer miss. Chasing down the rebound. Talia chases it all the way out on the wing. And she'll get it up to Willis, who'll get up the floor. Burke will pass on the three, drives a little 15-footer floater in and out. Ely getting the rebound, lost it, whistle, foul, and let's see, it's going to be a foul on Siloam. And Smith is upset. She better watch that, 'cause the official doesn't like being showed up like that. That's her second, and just the second foul called on Siloam Springs. Both teams with just 2 fouls here in the second half. And she's talking to the other official who didn't call it about it. She is really upset about that. Inbounds pass comes to Talia. They back off her. She's behind the three-point line. Now Willis with it. Ely posting up. Tried to get in the corner, and White was cutting the basket. Ball goes out of bounds. I think that's just a thing of not playing together very long because White is a freshman. They got moved up.
Smith is still mouthing to the referee. I'm surprised he's taking it this much.
Usually from a player, you don't take it very much at all. Ross behind the three-point line gets it to Smith at the top. Looking for a backdoor cut. It wasn't there. Jack Lick behind the three-point line. Arrington posting up high post. She was open. They don't get it to her. They're going to back it out. 13 seconds on the shot clock. And now she's behind the three-point line. Three-pointer by Arrington's good. I didn't even look. I knew it was going to happen. 44-38. The Lady Cyclones trail by 6.
It was a clear shot. Nobody was on her at all.
Burke walk it up the floor for Russellville. Time's getting short for the Lady Cyclones. Willis trying to answer. Wide open look. She gets the three. Her first three of the game. She's got 9 points. The Lady Cyclones answer, and they cut it to 3 once again. 44-41's our score. Arrington, they're inviting her to take that one again. Cross-court pass, caught by Pfeiffer. She's made 1 3. She's looking inside for Ross. It's just not there. There's Smith. Will drive, stops at the free throw line, but still has a dribble. Pass was deflected out, but caught by Jacklick. Arrington open left side. This 3 missed, and there's Willis on the rebound for Russellville. In transition, pocket picked by Siloam Springs. Ahead to Smith. She's going to come in, and she's going to be fouled hard by Brenna Burke. Did go for the basketball. She knocked her down hard. That's a good, hard foul, and it's not an intentional foul because she was going for the basketball. Good job by Brenna. You may get the foul, but you're not getting the and one.
That's right.
And they're going to talk about this. Look, we can review this if they want. She went for the basketball. Now, obviously, she was trying to foul, but she put her hands up on this. And Coach Stewart's already come out, and he can sense what's going to happen. Or he can sense. And they just called intentional foul. That's a horrible, horrible call. That is a horrible call. Crew's been good all night. That's a terrible call. She did go for the block. An intentional foul is when you make no motion to go for the basketball. You get 2 free throws plus the ball. And Smith knocked down the first one. This is a terrible call here with 5:22 left. And we're waiting the second free throw. And misses that when she makes 1 of 2, but they get the ball back.
Man, you talk about home cooking. I can smell it from here.
Well, look, they've been a good crew all night. That's a terrible call. And they won't even give Coach Stewart an explanation.
No.
He's saying, talk to me. They said, move back to your box. And that's a horrible call.
Well, I would be
It was a
ashamed
good,
of it.
hard foul, but she was going for the basketball. Yeah. Jack Lick will shoot the 3, and she is fouled, missed it. She's going to get to shoot 3 free throws, and she's fouled by Campbell. And Jack Lick, who has not scored tonight, going to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws. And she was fouled on the corner 3 try. First free throw barely grazes the iron. And with 5:19 left.
Man.
And now we have a timeout called by Siloam Springs. 5:19 left, we'll take a break. They got 2 more free throws coming. They lead 45-41. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
Do you need your wisdom or other teeth removed? Do you have a toothache? Are you considering dental implants to replace missing teeth or to help anchor a denture? Be sure to see Dr. Forrest Bale for a no out-of-pocket consultation at Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is contracted with many insurance companies and has multiple financing options to minimize your out-of-pocket costs. Have your oral surgery in a caring, state-of-the-art facility right here in Russellville. Visit their website at lakesideofs.com.
Welcome back. Well, the Lady Cyclones trailing here 45-41. They're within range, but it was a 3-point game. They had stolen the basketball, Siloam Springs had. and was going in for a layup. Brenna Burke whistled for the foul. They called it an intentional foul, even though she was going for the basketball. That's 2 shots plus the ball. They make 1 of 2, and then after they get possession, they get fouled on a 3-point shot, so they've missed the first one of the 3. Jack Lick will shoot the next 2. If we can get out of this possession with only 1 basket or 1 point made, I'll feel lucky about it. Second one was just missed. Awaiting the 3rd free throw, and she knocks down that one. She gets 1 of 3. It's a 5-point lead for Siloam Springs. Burke in the backcourt. Pass to Burke was deflected out of bounds. Shot clock at 30, and now Drew Robinson will check in for the Lady Cyclones, replacing Kyra White. We're also going to have to face this press to get it across the timeline. Willis, here comes the double team to Robinson. Pass ahead to Talia. It's a 3-on-1 if Russell wants it. Burke, open, left side, 3-pointer. This one no good. Talia goes to the floor trying to keep it alive. There's Drew Robinson tying up, and Russell's going to have it. And they got the possession arrow, so they'll have it along the baseline here. 5:02 left to play in the game, trailing by 5. Off the inbounds pass. Burke on the left baseline. Looking. Nothing there. She gets it to Willis. On the left side, back to Brenna. Brenna on the long left wing. Talia at the top of the key. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Russell trailing 46-41. Burke gets it over to Willis. Looking at the high post, trying to go to Drew Robinson. Ball was knocked away. Never got to her. Pass ahead. It's a 2-on-1. Jacklick catches it on the move. Layup good. And I think Jacklick, that was very close to being an over and back, because I don't know if she was in the front court when they passed it over to her, but it's a 7-point lead. Spin move back the other way. Willis lost it. A lot of contact there, no call. And Panthers come away with it. Siloam Springs with a 7-point lead. Still plenty of time, 4:19 left to play in the first half. Russell got to find a way to stop this Siloam offense. Smith with it at the top, guarded by Drew Robinson. Looking backdoor cut, wasn't there. Jack Lick gets it back at the top to Arrington. Set a screen for Pfeiffer. She'll launch the 3. This one good. That one hurt. That gets it to be a 10-point lead, their largest lead of the game. And that one hurt right there. Cross-court pass in the backcourt. Willis gives it back cross-court to Burke. Burke caught it. There's around a man splitting a double team. Shot rolls off the iron. Quick put up, no good by Talia, and Siloam Springs with the rebound. You kind of feel it slipping away a little bit here. Russell needs something good to happen on the defensive side. 51-41. Russell has not scored since that intentional foul call on Brenna Burke when Russell had cut it to 3, 44-41. It's a 7-0 run here by Siloam Springs. Ross deflected out. It's caught, though, by Arrington. Russell only 5 points here in the fourth quarter, but since Willis hit that 3, Russell hasn't scored. There's a drive, a missed shot by Jack Lick. Burke the rebound, and she's going to be fouled in the backcourt. She had to flail to let the official know that, hey, I just got contacted there to get that. That's just her second and the team's third. 3:07 left to play here in the ball game. Lady Cyclones trailing by 10. Burke in the front court. Left-handed pass over to Willis. Listen to Coach Stewart. Siloam standing out their zone. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Russell trailing by 10. In the corner to Talia, but she's behind the three-point line. 17 seconds left. There's Burke. Will take a shot from the top of the key. Three-pointer missed. And rebound Siloam Springs. Siloam going to take their time, walking it up the floor as they cross the timeline right now with 27 seconds on the shot clock. Sometimes you get a 10-second violation. You take too long like that. Jack Lick drawing out Campbell to her with 17 seconds to shoot. Here's Arrington left alone on the left side. Gets along the baseline to Smith. Swings it around. Jack Lick. She traveled. No call. Baseline jumper is good. Jack Lick has 5 points, and now it's a 12-point lead for Siloam Springs. We'll need a miracle here. Down 12 with 2:05 left. And now we have a foul called on Smith going for the steal against Brenna. Okay, give her the intentional foul. Doesn't matter if you're going for the ball or not. That's number 3 on Smith. And let's see, that's the fourth team foul in Siloam Springs, and we'll get a timeout called by Russellville, I believe. We'll take a quick break. Lady Cyclones trailing by 12. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
The heater broke down, I had to act fast. Wiggled some wires, I broke the thermostat. My wife got cold and nose started to freeze. She said, hey man, gotta call AshleyAir.com. Your heater breaks down, they're the one you want. AshleyAir.com. They're fast and they're good and they got it going on. Technician showed up the very same day. Got it fixed right and fast, he was on his way. Next time your heater breaks, you know who to call. There's only one choice, AshleyAir.com.
Welcome back, Russellville, with 2 timeouts left, trailing here 53-41. Lady Cyclones with the basketball, just 2 minutes, 4 seconds left to go. We got to get hot, and we got to get some turnovers. It's got to happen quick for Russellville. Campbell along the right side, Willis at the top of the key. Brenna Burke left side looking inside for Talia. It's not there. High post, Drew Robinson has it stolen away by Siloam. Long pass down the floor. Coming in is Pfeiffer, layup good. And she's in double figures with that basket, and it's a 14-point advantage for Siloam Springs. Here's a 3 try by Brenna Burke. This one missed. Rebound Siloam, and whistle and a foul. And this one's going to go against the Lady Cyclones, and Drew Robinson's picked up her second. And it'll be the 15th foul in Russellville. And look like Siloam Springs has locked up the 2 seed here with a victory over Russellville tonight. 55-41 is where we sit now. Minute 35 left to go in the game. Baseball pass down the floor is deflected by Talia, but Pfeiffer picks it up. She'll get it to Ellis, who will slow it up. Now here's breaking backdoor Ross with the layup. She got 21. 57-41. Minute 20 left to go in the basketball game. Willis with it at the top of the key. She'll get it to Ely along the right side. Works in the lane. Little fade away from 15. That one draws back the iron. Ross the rebound for Siloam Springs. And now we have a whistle and a timeout called by Siloam Springs here with a minute 5 left to go in the game, and they lead it by 16. We'll take a quick break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
Heinzman & Son Incorporated reminds you, when you need new tires or auto repairs, Heinzman & Son has a well-trained staff to treat you like family, and their goal is always on customer service. It's the foundation of their business, which is why so many people in the River Valley call Heinzman & Son their tire shop. Find Heinzman & Son on Facebook, check out their reviews, and call 880-1222 to make an appointment today. Heinzman & Son, serving the River Valley for over 30 years and counting.
Well, Lady Cyclones trailing here 57-41. They come in with some substitutions. Acknowledging the game over. Siloam Springs comes in with a couple substitutions. With the basketball is Emily Keene. She'll give it up at the top here to Audrey Sears. Lizzie Harrison, number 30 in the game for Russellville, as is Aaliyah Thomas, number 15. White back in the game, as is Harrison. As I said, her and Stroud and Lady Cyclones with the steal. Also, Kana Keister in the game for Russellville. Lady Cyclones in the front court. 5-second differential between shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kane along the right side in the corner. Soraya, 3-pointers, no good. Harrison trying to get it for Russellville. It's off her, out of bounds, though. 26.4 seconds left. Lady Cyclones trailing 57-41. Looking like it's going to be Greenwood with the top seed. Lady Cyclones will be the 3 seed. But we still got 2 more games next week, a week's worth of basketball. Try to get better, get ready for the state tournament. Ball was knocked out of bounds by Stroud off of Pilcher. So it belonged to Russellville here with 17.5 seconds left. Keister with it for Russellville. She's at the top. We'll take it right side. Double team, kicks it out. Stroud will launch the 3. And Soraya knocks it down, her first made basket of the game. 57-44, though, Siloam Springs with 2 seconds left. They get in the front court. And we've come to the end of the basketball game. The Lady Cyclones fall here to Siloam Springs by a score of 57-44. We do some totaling here. Russellville only had 1 player in double figures tonight. Talk to you about that here in just a second. If you give me time, here we go. 12 points for Talia Ely. She was the lone person in double figures. 8 points each for Brenna Burke and Zariah Willis. 5 points for Campbell. 4 points for Drew Robinson, and 3 points each for Stroud and Kyra White. For Siloam Springs, good grief, it was the Brooke Ross show as she had 21 points for the Lady Panthers. 14 points for Grace Arrington and 12 points for Sydney Pfeiffer. They had 3 players in double figures. They improved to 10-2. More importantly, though, we're looking at the Lady Cyclones. They fall to 8-4 in the conference. They're still in that 3 seed. It's just that's going to be a tougher draw for the state tournament. Still a couple games left next week, but they're going to think about this one for a little bit. It was close, but not saying that was a difference in the game, but momentum definitely shifted on that intentional foul call on Brenna Burke. Russellville had cut the lead to 3 with a foul, or with a three-pointer by Willis. Russell had turned the ball over, and Brooke Smith was going in for layup. They called a foul. Initially, they just called a regular foul, and Brenna Burke seemed to be going for the basketball. Then the officials got together, talked about it, called an intentional foul, and that definitely swung momentum around to Siloam Springs. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, it just took the air out of the Lady Cyclones, and I can understand that. We had some problems blocking out on the inside at both ends for offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds, and Siloam did a good job. I'll brag on them. They limited us, especially in that fourth quarter, to 1 shot every time we came down. We just couldn't get an offensive rebound. We were 4 of 20 from the three-point line. I've got it. We never shot a free throw in the second half, where Siloam Springs shot 7 of them. Not to say anything, but we just couldn't even score from the free throw line. But it's one that you put it behind you, you think about it, you think of your mistakes. We had about 9 turnovers. You think about that, you improve on that, and get ready for the next game.
Yeah, Lady Cyclones will have senior night on Tuesday night. That's what they can look forward to. And last home game for the seniors for boys and girls. We'll have girls game first at 6 o'clock as Russellville will be hosting Harrison. They got 2 more games. They'll be on the road to close out the season a week from tonight as they go to Van Buren. But they fall tonight to Siloam Springs, 57-44. We're going to take a break and come back. We'll get ready for the senior boys matchup. This is Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball.
This is Todd, market president with Centennial Bank. We're more than just a financial institution. We pride ourselves on being community-focused and connected.
Hi, I'm Charlie, Business Development Officer with Centennial Bank. As a lifelong resident of the River Valley, I am proud to be part of a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities.
Supporting our community starts with people like myself and Charlie, who know and love the River Valley area, which is why we're always banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. NMLS number 564245, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We have sort of a hidden gem right here in the Arkansas River Valley. Central Arkansas Surgical Center of Russellville. They're high on the hill at the intersection of Highway 7 and Interstate 40. We're talking quality local surgeons in a variety of capacities who can help you when it comes time for surgery. It's not a hospital, it's a surgical center. Central Arkansas Surgical Center. Inquire today by logging on to centralarkansassurgical.com or call them at 967-1117.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Hello once again, River Valley. Shane back with you for Off-Road Tire in the big city of Russellville. You want to make sure that you got your tires looking right. ATVs, your camper tires, you got to make sure those things right before you get on the road and boom, you got a blowout going up to deer camp. Nobody wants that. Don't wait to hear the pop. Go see my friends at Off-Road Tire, just 0.2 of a mile past UEC Theaters in Russellville. Don't drive a wimpy truck. Off-Road Tire in Russellville.
Welcome back. Time to turn our attention to the senior boys. The Cyclones facing off against the best team in the conference, Siloam Springs Panthers. Siloam at 9-2 in the conference. Russellville, they're tied for 4th at 6-5. What do you see from tonight's game?
Well, this is an important thing that we must do is close out the game. We talked about that on the way up here. Russellville gets ahead first, second, third quarter. We have a problem in closing out the game. We got to do that. We put a lot of pressure on our opponents with our defense. We need to keep it there, and we must protect our own basket. We can't let any of the Cyclone or the Siloam players get in behind us, especially when we're pressing if it's full court. Against Mountain Home, we were 21% from the three-pointer, which is good. 78% from the free throw line. Our free throw shooting has been excellent. We need to keep that up because that's where you can make a game. You can just open it up from that free throw line. We've got to control the boards. I keep saying that every game, but it's so important that we do not let Siloam limit us to one shot. We've got to do that to them. So the boards, outside shooting, and pressure defense, I think is going to be the key to this game.
Siloam Springs won the first matchup between these two teams of 45-38. Siloam Springs, a very good three-point shooting team. They hit 37% as a team in conference games, and led by Vashon and Newman. Those are two names you got to remember. In conference games alone, Nate Vashon, the 6'5 senior, he's averaging 20 points a game. And you take away him and Dalton Newman, then you're fine. But that's the problem, trying to take away those two guys. And that's been their bread and butter all year. It's led them to a 9-2 conference record. That's good enough for the best in the 5A West. We'll take a break and come back with more of your pregame show. This is Russellville Cyclone basketball.
Serve our community, the community made of hard-working friends and neighbors, folks who make our community better. You're why we offer personal, helpful service and convenient digital tools. You make our town what it is, deeply rooted, community-driven. First State Bank. These are our stomping grounds. Visit fsbmybank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
At Fleet Tire Point S, the S stands for service, selection, and savings. Fleet Tire knows the importance of the handshake and the significance of a referral. That will never change. At Fleet Tire Point S, you'll still find the same local owners, friendly service, and guarantees on warranties. Fleet Tire Point S consistently offers unparalleled service and quality tires to fit every budget because you, the customer, are always the top priority at Fleet Tire Point S. So come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference. No stress with Point S.
Money, they say it greases the wheels of commerce. Everybody has to have a little now and again. If you're a little low on cash, bring your old, unwanted, or broken gold or silver jewelry into Joshua's Fine Jewelry and let us convert it into beautiful, brand new cash. Take your girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
Welcome back. We're here at Siloam Springs High School getting ready to watch the Panthers against the Russellville Cyclones. As you look at Siloam, I mentioned before going to break that they were the number one team in the 5A West. They got 9 conference victories. As you look at that, 6 of those wins, 6 of their 9 wins has been by single digits, 7 points or less. 4 of them have been by 4 points or less, and meaning that they know how to play close games. Russellville played them a close game the entire way. And I mean, at the half, we only trailed by 3 and up losing the game as they hit some free throws down the stretch there, and they won it by 7. They know how to play the close game. Siloam Springs does. It's something that Russellville's going to have to probably contend with. They don't really put 2 teams away, but in their blowout victories by double digits, they have been home games, and so that's something they get to you got to think about. Their 2 losses came to Greenbrier, who Russellville split with. Greenbrier beat this Siloam Springs team 51-41, and then they lost a 2-point game at Mountain Home. So they're undefeated in conference play here on their home floor. Both teams getting ready to get introduced. We're going to take a 60-second break and then be back with the intros and the rest of the intros and the tip-off. This is Russellville Cyclone basketball.
Some thoughts about your home from Olathe Realty of Russellville. Many will tell you spring is the best time to sell. And if you've been considering putting your house on the market, why wait until spring when everyone else is on the market and you have more competition? Why not go on the market now when there's less competition and get more for your home? If you're ready to sell or you know someone who's thinking of selling, get in touch with the professionals at Olathe Realty Russellville. Find them on Facebook.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
Welcome back. Starting lineup. A little bit of a change in the starting lineup for the Russellville Cyclones. A couple changes, really. Caleb Carter is starting, but he's wearing number 10 tonight. We've seen that a couple times when they wear these red jerseys. He'll wear number 10 instead of number 20 because number 20 is a different size, I think they said. But he is starting. Dawson Schaefer, the 6'2 senior forward. Jaden Berry, 6'6 senior forward, number 15. Cam Frazier, number 23, a 6'4 junior. Of course, we said Carter is a 6'3 senior. Getting a start tonight, number 5, Donovan Villarreal. He's a 6' sophomore. For Siloam Springs, number 2, Dalton Newman, number 3, Nate Vachon. Those are the 2 main guys you got to worry about. They are also accompanied in the starting lineup by number 10, Levi Fox, number 12, Jackson Spence, and number 21, Nathan Hallbreaker. They shoot 37% from the 3-point line. And a lot of that is here on their home floor. It's jersey night for their students, or maybe jersey day. A lot of different kinds of jerseys. Baseball and pro basketball, football, of course. And they are down right below us to our right. Cyclone's going to win the opening tip. They are in their road red uniforms tonight, and Siloam Springs in their home gray with maroon and silver, or maroon and white trim. Schaefer looking over the zone as they're extending it out on the wing for the Cyclones. Schaefer gets it back from Villarreal. Here's Carter, right back to Dawson. Villarreal at the top of the key. His pass on the right side is going to be intercepted by Vachon. Vachon coming in left side. It spins at the right block. A pass that actually hit the floor twice and goes out of bounds as he was looking in the corner there for the 6' junior Nathan Hallbreaker. So both teams turning it over here in the first 30 seconds. Villarreal, as they're extending out their 3-2 zone. That's what causes the turnover. Sometimes it's really hard to pass, especially on that wing. You got to get it in the teeth of that zone sometimes, either with a drive or flooding the zone or screening off of it. Schaefer on the drive. He does just that. Hits the shot from the baseline. Dawson gives the Cyclones a 2-0 lead.
Schaefer turned his body sideways to protect the ball. That's a good job by him.
Russellville going to extend their zone out, pick them up at half court. Hallbreaker gets it to number 12, Jackson Spence, who will take over the top of the key duties. Dalton Newman, the 6'4 senior, he's number 2, setting a screen at the top, and Nate Vachon, number 3, the 6'5 senior. Vachon pops free at the top, guarded by Cam Frazier. They get it inside. They got 7 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a pump fake and put up and in there on a nice little drive there by Dalton Newman, and he ties the game at 2. Carter, double team, ball was kicked as he was trying to get it out to Villarreal. It was a good recovery there by the defense of Siloam Springs. Russell will inbound it there at the end of the bench. Throw it out up top. When you got those guys that are 6'4", 6'5", you put them out on the wing of this zone, and they're excellent defenders because of their wingspan. Cam Frazier looking inside to Carter, dribbled out of the lane, back out to Villarreal, 3-pointer. Doesn't get the bounce there. Rebound, let's see. Whistle, and it goes out of bounds off Russellville.
That was very close on that 3-point shot. Hit the front of the rim. I thought it was going to bounce in.
Russellville, a little bit of soft pressure in the backcourt right now. They get it in the front court. And now Russellville is going to be called for a reach-in foul there. I think this is going to be on Carter. Carter and Schaefer were there. It is on Carter, his first, team's first. Villarreal will check out of the game. And for him, number 2, Trey Chatton, the 5'10 freshman. At the top is Nathan Hallbaker. Newman, who has their only basket, gave him a free dribble there. He's posting up at the high post. Russell collapses on him. He's outside the lane, looking for help. Hallbaker on the left side. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Mishandled it, but Siloam gets it back. Vashon behind the three-point line. Hallbaker in the corner. 6 seconds to shoot. Again, they're winding it down. Here's Vashon. Pump fake, launches a long 3-try, and won't get the bounce there. Frazier the rebound for the Cyclones. Great defense by Russellville. Boy, we almost had a traveling violation there. I don't think Barry was ready for it. Chatton catches in the corner, three-pointer, misses, and with the rebounds of Vashon, he'll throw it all the way down the floor, caught by Hallbaker. His shot blocked against the backboard by Cam Frazier. Russellville saved the ball in bounds, and it looked like Carter had it. He threw it off of Hallbaker, who was standing out of bounds. They signaled the wrong way? No, Now they signaled the right way. Okay, I don't know if he called it and just signaled the wrong way, or he convinced himself, or maybe Carter lobbied for that. But the Siloam Springs player was standing out of bounds, so basically Carter just threw it right to him. But a great block there by Cam Frazier. How about that? 5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. We're tied at 2. A lot of action, but not a lot of scoring. Cam at the top. Russell making the switch here. Working the high post now is Carter. They go to him. Ball was denied. Goes straight back to Schaefer, and now it's a loose ball. Siloam Springs on the floor with it, and Russell are going to tie him up. The player couldn't go anywhere because he's going to be whistled for the travel if Spence moves, and Russell tied him up, and it'll be Siloam basketball, but not a bad play by Russellville there because we'll get the next one. The Panthers in the backcourt, Newman and Hallbaker, and they cross the timeline now with 28 seconds on the shot clock. Hallbaker lost it going to the basket, but it's picked up, put up, and in there by Spence. Those are tough because you feel like those are cheap baskets there that just got a right place, right time. We play pretty good defense, but they have it, and here's a steal here by Newman. He's coming in one-on-one from the right side. Layup is going to be a goaltending call. Trailing the play was Cam Frazier, and he was trying to get a second block. He'd whistle for the goaltend. Newman's given the 2 points. And checking in the game is Wilson Cunningham, a 6'2 senior for Siloam Springs. The Panthers lead at 6-2. Trey Chatton, right side to Schaefer. The 3-2 zone really bothering Russellville, who likes to play out on the wings, the right wing, left wing. They get it inside to Carter. Pump fake, gets in the corner. Chatton open for 3. This one no good. Rebound tipped around, and Siloam Springs has it. Long pass down the floor. Vashon catches it, layup, and rolls off the iron. We get a foul call. Is it intentional, or if you didn't watch the girls' game, you may not know why I'm asking that. They call on Caleb. That's 2 on him.
That's him, yeah.
Yep, that's 2 on Caleb Carter. In the game for Russellville, Luke Stump, 22. He's a 6'4 junior forward. First free throw is good by Vashon. That's his first points of the game. And now number 12, Bryce Beavers checks in for the Cyclones, 5'9 junior guard. Here will place Carter, who sits down with 2 fouls. Russell likes to play a lot of guys. Both free throws are good. Foul that away. Don't foul him if we get into a close game late. Frazier at the top of the key for Russell. He's directing traffic. In the corner, Chatton, open three-pointer. This one rims out once again. Rebound comes right to Cam Frazier, who puts it up and in. And he wasn't giving up on it. It went out of the hands of 2 Panthers and straight to Cam. 8-4 our score. In the front court, Vashon lobbing it inside. He had tried to kick it to the trailer. It was almost a steal for Russellville. Newman, double team. Looking for some help. Whistle, and we got a foul called on the Cyclones. This is the 3rd team foul. And is this on Bryce, or who's this on? Bryce was in the area, and they'll give it to him, his first. 3:11 left to play here in the first quarter. The Cyclones trailing 8-4. Inbounds pass, a 5-second violation. Well, those things you don't want to mention when you know it's getting close because you don't want to jinx it, but we could tell it was getting close. The Cyclone defense wouldn't allow the inbounds pass, so they get the turnover. 3:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Beavers at the top of the key for Russellville. In the corner, Schaefer. That'd be his man. I was going to say they grabbed him, and they waited until the second grab before they made the call, but they didn't make the call. And this is the first foul called on Siloam Springs here. Happens with 2:59 left to play here in the first quarter. That foul called on Wilson Cunningham. Inbounds pass comes to Cam. There's Dawson Schaefer, three-pointer. It's deflected, but it's caught by Stump, who gets the offensive rebound. They'll kick it out. Cam Frazier, three-pointer. That one won't go.
Oh,
and rebound,
man.
and we got a foul called as they were trying to block out Luke Stump, and they fouled him. Luke did a good job. You can't just keep pushing the guy, and that's what happened to Levi Fox. He just kept pushing Luke, and Luke drew the foul there, and so Russell's going to get inbounded along the left baseline there. Villarreal will check in, replacing Dawson Schaefer. Luke was trying all he could to get the second offensive rebound. Villarreal open off the inbounds pass. A shot no good from three. Rebound tipped out. Still loose ball as it goes into the backcourt. Picked up by Siloam Springs. Quick layup is good there by Levi Fox. 10-4. The Cyclones trailing. Rossville in transition very quickly. Backing it back out is Bryce Beavers. And he's turned around and he's listening to Coach Morgan changing the play there, calling the play. Villarreal in the corner. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Stump posting up down low in the corner. Villarreal double team Cam. And he'll swing it around in the corner. Chatton open three-pointer. This one no good. There's Stump getting the rebound. His second offensive rebound tonight. And a pass out deflected. Trey Chatton has it. At the top of the key is Cam Frazier. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. And we have a timeout called by the Cyclone coach, Trent Morgan. Minute 59 left to play in the first quarter. Cyclones trailing 10-4. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone basketball.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
This first quarter, Russell really seeming to struggle, and the good news is we're only down 6. If you didn't know it, you'd think it's worse than that. Cyclones just trailing 10-4 here. Minute 59 left to play in the first, and Russell using a first timeout there. Chatton, left side, he'll drive, gets in the corner to Villarreal. He had to stick a left hand out, save it from going out of bounds. Inside to Stump, turnaround jumper off the glass in the end. Big Luke Stump, 6'4 junior, gets the basket. He cuts the Siloam lead to 4.
That's a good job. Very aggressive toward that basket.
Yeah, he knew exactly what he was going to do with it. Put it right in the corner on that backboard. In the front court, Siloam has it. Stump there to cut off Levi Fox, who was wanting to go into the lane. On the right side is Vachon, and he threw it away. He was trying to go back to Hallbaker. Miscommunication there. And Dawson Schaefer will check in for the Cyclones, replacing Trey Chatton. Remember, Caleb Carter on the bench with 2 fouls. Russell's going to have to get creative with that. Working around their leading scorer. Cam Frazier, right wing. Coming off a screen, Schaefer, open left side three-pointer, no good. With the rebound is Black Fox, Camden Black Fox into the game. He'll get it off to Newman, who had a breather. He backs it back out. Russell in a man-to-man defense. Cam on Newman. They'll give it up to Black Fox, looking back door. They set a screen, but meanwhile, they threw it away, trying to go to Spence. And I think that might have been catchable. I think he just took his eye off of it.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row turnovers that the Panthers have done. So good job by that Cyclone defense.
Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. The Cyclones trailing by 4. They go inside, trying to go to Cam Frazier, and it was intercepted. Siloam has in the back court. Newman looking down the floor, but he'll bring across the timeline himself. Dribbles just inside the right elbow. Turnaround little fadeaway. Rolls off the iron. Stump there with the rebound. Clearing it out. Cam, a pass ahead to Schaefer. Leaves it for Frazier. Russell has a man advantage briefly. In the corner, Villarreal. Three-pointer missed. Backside rebound for Siloam Springs. Vachon has it. 20 seconds left. And we'll get a blocking foul called on Dawson Schaefer right at half court. His first and the team's fourth. 18 and a half seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Hallbaker, they're trying to get him in, but he didn't make it to the scores table in time before they gave the ball to the inbounder, Nate Vachon, who has it now. He'll give it up to Black Fox. Here on the left wing is Spence. And here's a steal by Russellville. It's Bryce Beavers, 2-on-2. He'll give it off. Count the basket by Stump, and he drew the foul. Luke Stump, nothing you can say other than muscle and determination, got that shot off.
Well, that's 2 aggressive drives to the basket by Stump.
He drew the foul on Nate Vachon, his first, and he would not be denied getting the basket. And for the and one, gets the and one. Got the soft touch, too. He's got 5 points. Russellville was in a point here with 5 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Vachon at half court will just fling it towards the goal. Nowhere close. We've come to the end of the first quarter. The Cyclones trail, but just by a point, 10-9. This is Cyclone basketball.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment not only to thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you. From Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Mr. Brake and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change super stop at 1415 East Main Street, has the best brand name oils like Mobil 1, Castrol, Motorcraft, Rotella, and Quaker State without breaking the bank. Plus specials to save even more. Come by 1415 East Main Street when you need an oil change or repair work from your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on. Mr. Brake and Lube, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trailing Siloam Springs 10-9 in that first quarter. Luke Stump had 5 points, 2 each for Dawson Schaefer and Cam Frazier. Cyclones on that fast break there, getting the 3-point play by Luke Stump. As we start the second quarter, Caleb Carter, who has not scored, is on the bench with 2 fouls. He'll start the second quarter on the bench. Beavers, Frazier, Berry, Schaefer, and Villarreal to start for Russellville. Beavers looking inside for Cam Frazier, puts it up, no good. Ball being tipped around. Villarreal trying to save it inbounds. He does for Russellville. Goes to high post. Cam Frazier lost it on the power dribble. Siloam Springs in transition. This is Newman. He's big enough where he can handle the basketball, and he's not bothered by defenders. He's 6'5". He's going to post up now near the top, basically trying to set a screen. Vachon gets it on the right side to Spence. Popping up is Vachon, double team where somebody's open. Left side, it's Fox, and he'll miss the 3. With the rebound is Villarreal for Russellville, and he'll dribble out of trouble. Cyclones trail by a point, second possession of the second quarter. Bryce Beavers with it. He'll back it back out, looking over this 3-2 zone. Russellville attacked the middle of that. They got a steal last time. Pass, I don't know if it's deflected or not, but went high in the air. Villarreal, then he tried to go down low, and it was knocked out of bounds. But Jackson Spence. Caleb Carter going to check in for Cam Frazier. And also in the game for the first time for Russellville, number 21, Caleb Campbell, the 6'4" freshman. Berry checks out. Under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Shot clock's at 10. Villarreal faking the 3 and now whistle, and they're going to call a travel there. We couldn't see his feet because the student section over here gave a little pump fake from the three-point line. He's whistled for the travel. Cyclones trailing 10-9. Oh, that was almost an over and back. Ball deflected out of bounds. It belongs to Siloam, who inbound along the baseline. I tell you, if you're in the front court and you throw it to somebody who's just getting in the front court, they're supposed to have both feet in. That should have been over and back because I think he only had 1 foot in when they got in the front court. Spence is closely guarded by Villarreal. They're in a zone, but more of a matchup zone, looking like they're going to trap. They back off of that. Vachon has it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's way away from the basket. Newman looked for the give and go. It's not there. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. They're going to drive inside. They do get the shot off and in. And it's not from one of their main scorers. That's what kills you when they do that. They've done that twice in this game, and it was by Fox and Spence. It's just a guy that doesn't normally score when it happens. He's not the main ones. Carter, double team, triple team, has the ball taken away along the right block. 12-9 is our score. Siloam leads it, and they have the basketball. Newman, spin move at the top, looking down low, nothing there. Kicks it out, three-point try by Hallbreaker, rolls in. 15-9, the Cyclones trail by 6 now. It's a 5-0 run by Siloam to open this second quarter.
Yeah, Newman, before he threw it, he pushed off. He likes to do that, and officials hadn't seen it yet.
20 seconds on the shot clock for Russellville. Inside the first front of the zone as Carter gets it right back to Beavers. Looking in the corner, here's Campbell. He'll try the three. This one rattles home. Caleb Campbell, and I think that's his first made three as a Russellville Cyclone.
Came at a good time.
That cuts the lead in half. It's 15-12 Panthers. I get the ball across the timeline, just barely beating the 10-second count. Coach Morgan telling him, get your hands up. They've spread the floor. Hallbaker has it for Siloam. He dribbles inside the half-court circle. They get in the corner, pump fake by Vachon. Then he'll launch the three. This one no good. Villarreal, right place, right time to get that defensive rebound. Pass ahead, caught by Schaefer coming in left side. Whistle foul on Siloam on the drive. And it'll be the fourth team foul on the Panthers. And the foul comes on number 12, Jackson Spence. Nobody with more than one foul for them. Frazier coming back in. Beavers and Schaefer check out. Trey Chatton also in for the Cyclones. 4:47 left to go here in the first half. Inbounds pass comes to Cam. Kick it out. Villarreal open for three. No good. Rebound Siloam. Long pass ahead is going to end in a missed layup. It was almost a made layup. Cunningham blew it. He was wide open. Coming in for Russellville is Carter. Puts one off the glass. And just like that, with Caleb's first basket, Russellville's cut the lead to 1 once again. They battle back, cut it to 1 at 10-9. They've now cut it to 15-14. Cross-court pass on the left wing. Here's a three-point try by Vachon. Misses. Boy, he's not missing much. I mean, I thought that was in. Rebound, Russellville. Frazier in the front court. Leaves it for Campbell. Three-pointer and rims out. Carter trying to keep it alive for Russellville, but he can't. The Panthers have it. 4:03 left to play here in the first half. The Cyclones trailing 15-14. Vachon's missed 2 threes, and both of them I would have swore was going in. He catches the cross-court pass here. Maybe thinking about it because he was open, but he doesn't shoot that one. Hallbaker gets to Vachon once again, this time along the baseline, moving the ball into the lane here. A little baby hook shot, no good by Newman. Follows it, gets his own rebound, and he gets the reverse layup. And now we have a whistle and a timeout called by Coach Morgan. He is not a happy camper, giving up that offensive rebound to Newman. 17-14 is our score. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break. 3:35 left to play in the first half. This is Cyclone basketball.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trailing here 17-14. After the timeout, Russell with the basketball. Frazier, Chatton, Berry, Campbell on the floor for Russell, and also number 4, Kevin Foster, the 5'10 sophomore. Number 4 in the game. He's got the ball on the left wing. No, he doesn't. It got intercepted before it got to him. Hallbaker in the front court before Siloam Springs. Russell's cut the lead to 1 2 different times. They're going to have to work to get this one, as there's a layup there by Fox. Every time we cut it to 1, they open it back up. 31 seconds on the shot clock. 3:05 left to go in the first half. Malachi Siner, a 5'9 junior, will check in for Jaden Berry. Inbounds pass comes to Chatton near the top of the key. Foster on the right wing. Trying to split a double team. He does. Cross-court pass in the corner. Faking the three is Campbell. His pass out. I don't know if it's deflected in the backcourt or not. We'll find out. They say it wasn't. It's over and back is the call against Russellville. So they're going to inbound it deep, actually, on their end, right near the left wing. And in the game for the first time for Russell, number 25, Wyatt Stallnicker, the 5'10 senior. He replaces Campbell. At the top is Hallbaker and Jackson Spence. Russell extending their zone now. They're just going right wing, left wing with the passes. High post, stepping inside the free throw line. Shot rattles home there for Levi Fox. Well, I could have swore I thought that was deflected a little bit, but he got the shooter's bounce even if it did go. Get partially blocked. That's a 21-14 lead for Siloam. Here's Frazier, double teamed. Whistle, charge is going to be the call. They really didn't give him much room, but Wilson Cunningham fell down. They call the foul on Cam Frazier, his first, and the 15th foul. They were double teaming him, but even before he got the basketball, and Cunningham, after taking that charge, checks out, gets a high five from his coach. They get the ball inbounds to Newman. He waves everybody down. Russell's not going to pick him up until he crosses half court. Fake the trap. Here's Newman, gets around Siner, stops at the right elbow, pull-up jumper, short, and he goes, no, he doesn't get the rebound. He goes there to get it, but Fox, his teammate, beat him there. And Fox in the lane, lost it. That's got to be a 3-second count. He falls down in the lane, does get the ball out. Had to be getting close to that 3-second count. On the right side is Vachon, ball deflected out of bounds. I think they reset the shot clock on that.
I think they did
because
too.
It's at 21 now, and that play earlier, and I think they let it roll about 5 seconds after the missed shot, and they reset it. And now whistle and a foul is going to be called on the Cyclones before the ball's even inbounded. This is going to be on Cam Frazier, his second. He's picked up 2 fouls here in this last minute. And Carter going to check in replacing Cam with 1:43 left to play in the first half. It's a 7-point lead for Siloam. Throw way up top, caught by Hallbaker. Russell backs off in the corner, open, faking the three. Fox then will launch the three. This one no good. Carter the rebound. He was bumped there as he was falling out of bounds. Saved the basketball, but cheap foul. That's nothing wrong with that. Getting that call on Dalton Newman. Only bad thing is it's only his first.
We need to get him out of there.
Yeah. 1:34 left to play in the first half. Cyclones trailing by 7. Let's cut in this lead a little bit before the end of the half. Foster with it for Russell, backs it out. He'll get it to Chatton. Looking over again, the 3-2 zone. They go the high post, and not a great pass, but it ends up in a foul called on the Panthers, so that'll help. Problem is they're really spreading those fouls out. This is the first one they have that's 2 on somebody. It's Jackson Spence.
Yes.
Russell going to inbound it here with 1:19 left to go in the first half along the baseline. Foster catches it in the corner. Double team, gets it out. Pump fake there by Caleb, and he's going to be whistled for the travel. Carter didn't. He just saw him mouth, what? I think he didn't agree with it.
Yeah.
Thought he kept his foot on the floor. Junior Brown, number 0, will check in for the Cyclones. 5'9 senior. Stallnicker checks out. Schaefer also back in for Russellville. They got 3 seconds to get across the timeline. They do. And they'll get it off to Vachon on the right side. Newman at the top, and they'll set up their offense. Newman's going to go post up around the top to set a screen or catch it. He does catch it there. Left side looking is Fox. They go along the baseline. Hallbaker tried to get it back to Fox. He did, but that was almost thrown away. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Newman, cross-court pass to Vachon. Catches it 4 seconds. He's going to go launch a three. He hit it, and he got fouled. How about that? Boy, just some days you're unconscious, and Vachon, that's only his first made basket of the game, but look, I'm sure he's a good shooter. That was a little bit of luck on that one because he just threw it up because the shot clock was under 3 and he got fouled. And Junior Brown's going to be whistled for the foul. That's his first, team 7th, but it's the and one on a 3-point shot. And he missed it. And Junior Brown gets the rebound. Russellville has it. down by 10. In the corner, Chatton will launch the three. That one partially blocked. Carter, the rebound, lost his footing out of bounds. Last touch by Siloam Springs. 33 seconds left. Shot clock at 26. As that shot did not hit the rim because it was partially blocked. Chatton will inbound it. Inbounds comes to Schaefer. Out on the left wing. 7-second differential between shot clock and the game clock. Carter splitting a double team on the drive, puts it up and in off the glass.
Good drive by Carter.
And gets it to single digits. 24-16, the Cyclones trail. 14 seconds left to play here in the first half. In the front court now, double team, ball knocked away, and Chatton's going to come up with it for Russellville. Coming in left side, shot and a blocking foul, missed the shot, but he's going to line to shoot two. They just did not give Trey enough room. Fox is going to be whistled for his second. And Chatton going to the free throw line looking for his first points tonight. He was kind of riding him on his hip, and then he sort of stepped in front, so no way he gave Trey enough room. Free throw was good. He got the shooter's roll there.
That's the second time that Russellville's been to the free throw line.
They're bringing Newman in. They're expecting to throw it down the floor. He's going to be either the thrower or the recipient. I bet you the free throw, again, shooter's bounce. And Russellville going to pressure the backcourt just so they can't roll it to half court. Hallbaker catches it. He's at midcourt, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, going all the way. The floater's blocked there and put up no good. We've come to the end of the first half. Russellville trailing, but they saw that they were down by 10. They closed the half, getting a 4-0 run there, and they trail 24-18. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball.
Mike Apples along. Mike, it is that time of year when feed is very, very important.
It sure is, and make sure that you've got your animals' needs taken care of, protein levels met, and all those things that you look for when it comes this time of year.
Farmers Co-op, we're located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
At Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast. See what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
We're at the half. The Cyclones are trailing the Panthers 24-18. Look at the 5A West Conference here. Siloam Springs, as we said all through the broadcast, that they're in first place at 9-2. And Harrison, a game behind them at 8-3. Van Buren in third place at 7-4. And Greenbrier and Russellville each at 6-5. And right now they have Greenbrier as having the tiebreaker, which I want to ask Coach Morgan about, but I really don't understand. Oh, okay, it's because of point differential, because Russellville lost to Greenbrier by 8. And Russellville beat Greenbrier by 4. And so if it were to end right now, Greenbrier would go ahead of us because of the tiebreaker. So Russellville, not just Greenbrier they're thinking about, because Mountain Home is sitting at 5 and 6, and they're just a game behind Greenbrier and Russellville. Alma and Greenwood essentially are out of it. Games going on tonight. Greenwood at Mountain Home. Mountain Home boys probably going to win that, so they're going to be at 6 and 6. You figure Greenbrier is hosting Alma. You figure they're going to win that game. So as you're playing kind of math in your head, you're thinking they're improving to 7-5. Russellville not expected to win this game, facing the number 1 team in the conference, but you're hoping they could try to steal one on the road. They only trail by 6 here. Other action, Harrison is at Van Buren. Now next week is the last week of ball games. Everybody will be playing 2. Russellville will host Harrison on Tuesday night and at Van Buren on Friday, and that game could mean something to both teams. In fact, it'd actually be best if it didn't mean anything to Van Buren, and maybe they would rest their guys getting ready for the state tournament. Class 5A state tournament. It was a won by Pine Bluff High School as they outbid Greenwood and Lake Hamilton, and so they'll host it, but it'll be at the Pine Bluff Convention Center beginning not next week, but the week after. We're going to take a break and come back with your first half statistics. The Cyclones trailing Siloam Springs 24-18 at the half. This is Cyclone basketball.
If your business's telephone system, alarm system, cabling, or even CCTV aren't up to date, your business is not secure. Tracer Communications is a one-stop shop for new and existing businesses that value honesty, hard work, and quality solutions. So you can save time and money and focus on your business while they take care of your phone and security systems. And that saves you money and protects your investment. So call your local Tracer Communications at 890-6499 to set up an appointment or visit tracercoms.com for a full list of services today.
Miller Roofing Company, a family-owned company treating you like family. Who's a part of the Miller family of employees? This is Kay Metz.
I answer the phones. I'm the front desk, and when you come in, I'm the first person that will greet you. I will make sure that you get looked after. Our whole office, we're a family. So that is what we try and encourage with our customers.
Your friends at Miller Roofing. See them on South Arkansas and Russellville, and follow them on Facebook.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
Are tree branches threatening your home, or do you have a tree that you just need removed? I have the solution for you. TreeWise Tree Guys, tree work experts. TreeWise Tree Guys uses the latest in tree climbing and rigging techniques, meaning no heavy equipment or driving in your yard. Just guys climbing and dragging your trees out of there. If you have a tree that needs work and you're looking for a low-impact solution that will preserve your landscaping, give us a call, 479-222-0793. TreeWise Tree Guys.
Welcome back to Cyclones, trailing at halftime 24-18. Scoring really spread around for Russellville. They were led by Luke Stump, who got 5 points, all 5 of his points in the first quarter, 4 points for Caleb Carter. And then nobody with more than 3. Caleb Campbell with 3, 2 points for Frazier, and 2 for Schaefer, and 2 for Trey Chatton. For Siloam Springs, they're led by Levi Fox, not their normal guy, but he had 6, and then Dalton Newman, one of their 2 normal guys, had 6. 5 for Nate Vachon, 4 for Jackson Spence, and 3 points for Nathan Hallbaker. Your thoughts of the first half?
Well, I think to describe the first half is cold. We were 1 of 12 from the three-point line. We just couldn't make a shot go down. And when you're playing against a zone like a 3-2 zone, you've got to have that outside shooting. You can't shoot it on the wing. You really can't shoot it from the corner, so you get halfway in between. We haven't done that yet. We need to move a little bit in between and see if we can knock down a couple of threes. We're not blocking out on defense, it's rebounds. Siloam's been able to get a couple of shots underneath the basket by getting that offensive rebound. And one time, Coach Morgan was so upset he called timeout, and you could just tell that's what he was talking about, us not blocking out. The good thing is we're only 6 points behind. So what we need to do is come out, concentrate, play our game, knock down some threes, and block out on the boards. If we can do that, we have a chance to win this game.
Russell just really got to find some scoring from somewhere, but they are only trailed by 6 here at the half. We're going to take, I'd say 90 seconds, if that's okay, Steve. No, make it 60s, because they're going to stop the clock on me. They always do. A 60-second break. Be back in the second half. This is Cyclone basketball.
Children's Academy is currently enrolling with 14 locations in Pope, Johnson, and Yell County. ABC provides all-day child care, as well as a variety of enrollment options for families, including Arkansas Better Chance for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info, and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person, or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
Do you need help with health insurance, Medicare insurance, life insurance, long-term care insurance? We can help you find solutions. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates. Give us a call today and let us help you find solutions that best meet your needs. Giroux & Associates. Insurance in today's world can be filled with a variety of complicated issues, but it doesn't have to be that way. Let our professional staff simplify it for you. Giroux & Associates. You can call us at 479-857-2810.
Cyclones trailing here at the half, 24-18, and getting ready to start the second half. It will be Siloam Spring basketball. A reminder, senior night is going to be Tuesday night at Cyclone Arena. So come out and see. Last time some of those seniors are going to be playing, and a lot of seniors being honored that night, just not basketball players, but the drill team, cheerleaders, all that good. Good seniors doing their thing the last time, and I tell you, especially cheer and drill team, they go from one sport right into the next one. That's be a good chance to honor them. We start the second half. Russell will start with Caleb Carter, Cam Frazier, Dawson Schaefer, Donovan Villarreal, and Luke Stump, who had that fantastic first quarter, including that and one at the end of the first quarter, cut it to 1. Russell cut the lead a couple times to 1. And ball knocked out of bounds. I think Russellville had lead 2-0 at the beginning, and then that was the last time they led this game. The ball deflected out of bounds there. Russell's come out in the zone here and extending it out on the wings and hoping to bother, maybe surprise Siloam Springs here. As Hallbecker going to the high post, right around the right elbow is Dalton Newman. They kick it back out. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Sean faking the 3, step back. Boy, he got travel there as an air ball. Doesn't matter. That's not called in the NBA, but should be called here. That's a James Harden travel there. But he airballed the 3 anyway, and Russellville will have it. The funny thing is Siloam actually got that rebound, but it doesn't count. With the basketball is Villarreal for Russellville, taking his time. At the top. We'll take it left side, float it in the corner there to Cam Frazier. Back to Villarreal. He's open. Left side three-pointer short, but comes straight to Cam. Kicks it out. Here's Caleb Carter missing the 17-footer. Rebound in the corner. Russell can't chase it down. It belongs to Siloam Springs. A couple guys giving chase, a couple guys heading the deck, one for each team there. I think that was Newman, and I know it was Stump who was giving chase. Russell going to apply some pressure here in the backcourt. Looking for the trap. They get it there, but they kick it right back out. Now a pass is intercepted. Cam Frazier 2-on-1. Fakes the pass. Finger roll. Rolls off the iron. The follow there is good by Donovan Villarreal.
Yeah, he had Newman completely faked out.
It all started with a steal by Cam at half court. This time they get it across the timeline. But they only got 22 seconds to do something with it. Going along the block there, Spence, interior passing shot missed by Dalton Newman, and they bail him out with a foul. His shot actually hit the bottom of the front of the iron, but he's going line to shoot 2 here, as they say Russellville got him on the arm. It'll be the first foul called on the Cyclones, and number 3 on Cam Frazier. Frazier with 3. The free throw is no good. And Cam looking to see if they're pulling him, but they're going to leave him in there. 6:20 left to play here in the third. Coach Morgan, I'm sure, feels like, well, it's a key point in the game. And he missed both free throws. So Villarreal Gets the rebound for Russellville. Carter in the front court. It's around the double team. Back to Villarreal. Schaefer gets the pass from Stump. Three-pointer, no good. Ball tipped, and Newman has it. Dalton Newman brings it up the floor for Siloam Springs. He'll get it off to Hallbreaker, and he'll post up at the high post. Russell trying to get a hand in the away. He has to float in the corner to get it. I'll swing it around left side now to Jackson Spence. 15 seconds to shoot. Boy, they work the shot clock down sometimes. Spence faking the three. He'll take it baseline, cut off there. 9 seconds, kicks it out. Newman will just launch a three. This one good. It's just a bad luck, boy, by us. It didn't look like he was set up. And Russell turns the ball over. Here's a steal. Hallbreaker, his shot, and airballed the layup, but the follow is good there by Newman. Another reverse layup there. And now Russell's going to get whistled for stepping over the end line. Just an unforced error there. And Barry will check in, replacing Cam Frazier.
I hope they watch that at both ends, because you don't see that call very often.
We got a timeout called. 5:17 left to play here in the third. Russellville trails by 9. 29-20, and we'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball.
Do you need your wisdom or other teeth removed? Do you have a toothache? Are you considering dental implants to replace missing teeth or to help anchor a denture? Be sure to see Dr. Forrest Bale for a no out-of-pocket consultation at Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is contracted with many insurance companies and has multiple financing options to minimize your out-of-pocket costs. Have your oral surgery in a caring, state-of-the-art facility right here in Russellville. Visit their website at lakesideofs.com.
Russell just not hitting very much from the outside. They've got 2 points, just 2 points here in the third quarter, and it was an offensive putback by Donovan Villarreal, and they trail 29-20 against Siloam Springs. You just feel like if we get 1 or 2 to go down, it would infect the whole team.
Yeah, we've shot 2 threes and hadn't made those yet in the second half, but have gotten some offensive rebounds, so that's good.
Inbounds pass comes to Newman. Outside the lane, shot up, rattles in and out. Ball knocked out of bounds, belongs to Russellville. It was knocked from the hands of Stump by Jackson Spence, so Russellville will have it. And Dawson Schaefer walking up the floor for Russellville. Nearing the 5-minute mark left here in the third. Cyclones trailing 29-20. Carter attacking baseline. Shot up, no good. There's Stump with the foul. That one won't go. And Newman, the rebound. Long pass down the floor is going to be caught by Vachon. Layup too hard off the backboard. Running the floor is Schaefer, who got the defensive rebound, going coast to coast. No, he's going to give it off to Carter. Misses the shot, ball deflected. Caleb has it for Russellville. Barry in the corner, looking inside for Stump. It was deflected. He got it back anyway. Schaefer to three, no good. Ball tipped high in the air. Barry and Stump trying to get it. Barry comes away with it for Russellville. Pump fake, goes up, and he draws the foul. I tell you, the Twin Towers there, Barry and Stump working well together. 6'6", 6'4", just crashing that offensive glass. And Jaden going to the free throw line for the Cyclones here with 4:30 left. I'm checking to see that foul is on Dalton Newman, his second, and the first team foul on Siloam. First free throw is good. Yeah, get those big guys in trouble. It's only a second, but still. Schaefer is going to check out along with Carter as Trey Chatton and Caleb Campbell will be in.
You have to like Barry and Stump being in there together. Our two biggest guys working good together.
Second free throw is good. He hit them both. Russell going to continue the backcourt pressure, trailing 29-22. Hallbaker still in the backcourt. They'll pass it ahead in the front court as they beat the 10-second count. Along the block as Fox gets it out to Newman, fake the three, almost stumbled forward. They'll get off to Hallbaker, and again, even if they beat the 10-second count, it eats up a lot of their time. They're at 14 seconds on the shot clock. They've been lucky a few times on getting shots off and getting them in, but pass deflected and stolen away by Donovan Villarreal. It's a 1-on-3. He realizes that he's waiting on his teammates. Trey Chatton swing it around, left side in the corner. Stump will launch the three. This one no good. Villarreal trying to get the rebound for Russellville, and Siloam Spring has it. And with the, let's see, it's a loose ball. Who's going to come up with it? And Russellville was trying to get a timeout just in case they signaled our ball, but it is going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors the Cyclones. 3:44 left to play here in the third. The Cyclones trailing by 7, but trying to claw their way back in this one. Chatton for the Cyclones, get in the corner. Berry will fake the three. And now they leave off of him, and he finds Stump wide open on the far right side, getting the layup. He was in the left corner, and he found Stump on just inside the right block. And Russellville's cut the lead to 5.
Stump doing a good job working the inside.
Paul Baker, cross-court pass left side of Vashon. They set a screen for him. He catches it. Gives it up in the corner. Here's a three-point try by Spence. This one no good. Rebound. Chatton was blocked out, but somehow got the defensive board. A long pass ahead is going to be caught by Berry. Goes up strong, draws the foul. They fouled him from behind. I believe it was Newman that got him from behind, even though in front of him, I think that was Spence. So we're going to see the foul. It is on Newman. That's important because that's number 3 on him.
Oh, you like that.
3:03 left to play here in the third quarter. 2 more free throws for Jaden Berry. He hits the first. And now in the game for Russellville, number 11 Malachi Siner replaces Luke Stump.
Stump's done a good job. He's got 4 rebounds. 3 of them are offensive rebounds.
And 7 points. Second free throw no good. He makes 1 of 2. Hallbaker almost lost his footing, but he gets the pass off to Newman. Cyclones trail by 4. Under 3 minutes to go here in the third. 29-25. Vashon for the Panthers looking inside. Ball was deflected by Fox. Caught it. Sees the double team. He'll dribble out in the corner. Give it up to Vashon. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound underneath Newman. He was wide open for the look, and he put it back up and in. At that point, you just don't foul, and you give up there because he's so strong. He can get that one to go. It's a 6-point lead for Siloam Springs. Villarreal, man foul down on the defense here. Russell couldn't make use of it. Berry will launch the three. This one no good. Rebound. Siner underneath. Hands it off to Chatton. His shot up and in left side. Trey's first bucket of the game. He's got 4 points. The Cyclones have cut it to 4. 31-27 here with 2:09 left to play in the third. The Panthers in the front court. They get the ball to the middle of the floor, middle of that press very, very nicely. I think they've only got 1 turnover from our press in this quarter. Paul Baker, cross-court pass deflected. Can we come up with it? And let's see, it's still loose. Ball deflected out of bounds, and they're going to give it to Siloam. Russellville wanted the basketball. They also wanted a foul. Coach Morgan's out saying, no, that's not right. And now we have a timeout called by Siloam Springs. I thought they could have at least called a foul on it, but I don't know if he's arguing foul, if he's arguing ours, and the 2 officials over here might be too late to make a call. They're talking about it, but we do have a timeout called by Siloam Springs. We'll take a break. Russellville trails at 31-27 with 1:52 left in the third. This is Cyclone basketball.
The heater broke down, had to act fast. Wiggled some wires, I broke the thermostat. My wife got cold and nose started to freeze. She said, hey man, gotta call AshleyAir.com. Heater breaks down to the one you want. AshleyAir.com.
Talking about it.
Fast and they're good and they got it going on. Technician showed up the very same day. Dick's riding fast, he was on his way. Next time your heater breaks, you know who to call. There's only one choice. AshleyAir.com.
The officials during this timeout are really talking about it, but they are not going to overturn the call that we think should be overturned. Looked like it should be Russellville basketball. They're giving it to Siloam Springs. They had a long talk about it.
Well, hopefully those 2 officials told the one who made the call, sorry, buddy, you missed it.
Well, usually if they get together and it's 2-on-1, if he'll relent, then they'll allow that to happen. I just think they missed it. I thought it could have been called a foul, but I can tell you the assistant coach for Siloam was looking. He was wondering if they were going to overturn that. He was watching them talk about it. But it is Siloam basketball. We have 1:52 left to play in the third. The Cyclones trailing 31-27. We're up here at Siloam Springs High School. They're the number 1 team in the 5A West, 9-2 conference record. Cyclones would love to upset up here, really get back into the thick of things. They're in it for a state tournament bid, but they can help themselves. I did not want to say anything. Again, I didn't want to jinx it. You're on your own side. They just had a shot clock violation. How in the world, I mean, they can blame the kid, but how in the world their bench wasn't yelling at him how much time was left?
And he was right there in front of the student center. Yeah. Why don't they tell him?
Yeah, nobody helped him. So a turnover. Stump in the game for Russellville. Gets it to Campbell. Fakes the three. Gets it to Chatton. He'll launch the three over two people and rebound by Vachon for Siloam Springs. Minute 16 left to play here in the third. Cyclones fighting back. They've trailed by as many as 10, and Siloam Springs threw it away. Right there is Stump. Villarreal in the front court. In the corner, Chatton open three-pointer. This one's good. Trey Chatton has 7, and the Cyclones, for the third time after being down, have cut it to 1 point. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Hallbaker in the front court, stops on the right wing. Will dribble out near the top. Near the half-court line, ball deflected out, and Siner comes in. No, that's Trey Chatton with the layup, and he missed it. Siner might have knocked it away. I don't know. Chatton missed the layup for Russellville. Siloam Springs on the move. They got a 4-on-2. Russell retreating. A three-point try is missed by Siloam Springs. Vachon saves it in bounds, and it goes straight to one of his teammates there is Cunningham. 21 seconds on the clock, and I'm looking at it, and there's a steal. Can we come up with it? Rolls out of bounds. Last touch by Siloam Springs. What I was going to say is they didn't reset the shot clock for Siloam. That should have been. I was looking up, and it was going to go in our favor, but we'll take the steal anyway. 13 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Russellville could take the lead with points here. Stump on the left wing, gives it up to Villarreal with 6 seconds left. In the corner, and let's see, out of bounds. The last touch by Siloam only because Trey Chatton threw it off of Levi Fox's leg. 3.3 left. Russell inbounded along the right baseline. Bounce pass comes to Chatton. He'll launch a three. This one won't go, and rebound Siloam Springs. We've come to the end of the third quarter with our score. Siloam Springs 31, the Cyclones 30. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball.
Heinzman & Son Incorporated reminds you, when you need new tires or auto repairs, Heinzman & Son has a well-trained staff to treat you like family, and their goal is always on customer service. It's the foundation of their business, which is why so many people in the River Valley call Heinzman & Son their tire shop. Find Heinzman & Son on Facebook, check out their reviews, and call 880-1222 to make an appointment today. Heinzman & Son, serving the River Valley for over 30 years and counting.
This is Todd, Market President with Centennial Bank. We're more than just a financial institution. We pride ourselves on being community-focused and connected.
Hi, I'm Charlie, Business Development Officer with Centennial Bank. As a lifelong resident of the River Valley, I am proud to be part of a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities.
Supporting our community starts with people like myself and Charlie who know and love the River Valley area, which is why we're always banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. NMLS number 564245, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Cyclones trying to pull the upset here. We got one more quarter to go. Russellville trailing 31-30, and Siloam will have the basketball to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in that third quarter, Cyclones outscored the Panthers. I've got it 12-7, so we had a good third quarter.
Last time we talked to Coach Morgan, he said it always seems to be the third quarter when they get him. But, yeah, they outscored Siloam in that quarter. They trail by 6 at the half, trail by 1 point here. Russell opening up in a zone. It's Stump, Villarreal, Siner, Campbell, and Chatton on the floor for the Cyclones. Stump knocking the ball away and get it back. Double teamed, and they'll get it up top to Newman, who had to sit for a while in that third quarter with 3 fouls. Vachon, three-pointer. This one's short. Rebound, Luke Stump. Cyclones can take the lead with a bucket here. Villarreal trying to go inside to Siner. The ball never got to him. It was deflected twice, and Siloam has it. Here come the Panthers in the corner. Vachon double teamed, reach in foul called on who? Is this on Siner or Stump? We'll have to wait and see. He's taking his time. He's going to call it on Luke Stump, his first. Just the second team foul. Both teams with 2 team fouls. Inbounded in the back court. Hallbaker gets it left side. Newman, number 2, is along the baseline on the right wing is Vachon. Russell goes for the steal, has a brief man advantage for Siloam Springs. Vashon, little fadeaway 15-footer. That one's no good. Villarreal, the rebound for Russellville. In transition. Kicks it out. Campbell, open, left side, three-pointer. That one's no good. Backside rebound, Siloam Springs. Siloam in the front court, a 1-on-2. Hallbecker taking it all the way, and he missed the layup. I don't know, but I'm glad he did it, but I don't think Coach Stewart's happy about that one. You had the lead, and it was a 1-on-3 at best. Villarreal has it for the Cyclones. Again, Russell trailing by a point. In the corner, Chatton steps inside the three-point line, misses the shot from there. Vashon has it. I think everybody's gassed in the front court. It's a 1-on-2, crossover dribble. He's in the lane, reverse layup, goes, and he's fouled. He may be okay with Vashon tagging it to the basket like that, as he's a scored machine. He's been held in check tonight. That's only his 7th point, but he's averaging 20 in conference games. Russell coming in with 5 new players here. As Carter, Berry, Schaefer, Frazier, and Beavers back in. Cam's been sitting for a while because he's got 3 fouls. Carter has 2. Awaiting the and 1 here by Vashon. Free throw is good. He's now 3 of 4 from the line tonight. Cyclones trailing 34-30. Cam Frazier looking inside. He'll step inside the three-point line, finds Bryce Beavers. Looking for Berry. Ball just got away. The pass got away from Beavers there. Never got to Berry. A little bit too far out in front there. Turnover goes over to the Panthers. Siloam Springs, 9 conference wins, and most of them have been by single-digit scores. All but 2. Here's a finger roll on the drive to the basket, no good. The Cyclones have it, wanting to push up the floor. Carter around 2 men, layup good. He cuts the lead to 2. Caleb with 6. 34-32 our score. Cyclones trailing. 5:40 left to go in the game. Newman, pass ahead. That could have been a double dribble there, as he had to let it hit the floor to save it, then dribbled. Hallbaker triple teamed. He does get the pass off to Fox Russellville, retreating their defense very nicely, and now we have a whistle and a foul on the floor. This is going to be the 3rd team foul on the Cyclones. This will be on Malachi Siner. Did they just say number 11?
Number 12.
There is no, okay, I was going to say no 11 on the floor. Bryce picked up his 2nd. Bounce pass along the baseline in the corner. Three-pointer hits the side of the backboard, and Berry the rebound for Russellville. Gives it off to Schaefer. Schaefer, what a pass, and count the basket by Carter. It's the and 1. What a pass by Schaefer. And Caleb goes over and gives him a high five there. And Carter going the free throw line for the and 1, and this would give the Cyclones their first lead since it was 2-0.
Well, good body control by Carter in making that shot.
That foul's on Levi Fox, his 3rd. Free throw is no good. Siloam had the rebound. Also didn't have anybody on the lane there. We're all tied at 34. 5 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the basketball game. Fox leaves it for Vashon, fakes the 3, and now he'll pull the trigger on the 3. This one in and out. Rebound tipped, and Cam Frazier has it, hands it over to Bryce Beavers. Russell on the move. They'll slow it up, wait on the teammates here. As Cam finally back, he'll set up shop on the right wing, and now he'll move over to left side. Schaefer looking inside for Berry, but ball knocked away. Bryce retreats to get it. 16 seconds on the shot clock. There's Beavers. Inside to Frazier. Needs some help. He threw it away. He was trying to go out on the left wing. Caleb was a little bit more towards the corner. There's almost a no-look pass. That's why the turnover. 4:34 left here in the ball game, and now we have a timeout called by Siloam, I believe. Yeah, Siloam wants to take a timeout, so we'll take it with them. 4:34 left to play in the game. We're all tied at 34. This is Cyclone basketball.
We have sort of a hidden gem right here in the Arkansas River Valley. Central Arkansas Surgical Center of Russellville. They're high on the hill at the intersection of Highway 7 and Interstate 40. We're talking quality local surgeons in a variety of capacities who can help you when it comes time for surgery. It's not a hospital, it's a surgical center. Central Arkansas Surgical Center. Inquire today by logging on to centralarkansassurgical.com or call them at 967-1117.
Welcome back. The Cyclones and Panthers tied here at 34. With 4:34 left to go in the game. Lady Cyclones fell earlier tonight. It was a heartbreaker. If you see the score, you think, well, what do you mean heartbreaker? Russellville had a horrible call go against their way that really shifted momentum. It was a 3-point game at the time. And it was an intentional foul call on the Lady Cyclones. It really changed the momentum of the game. And so we dropped that one. I'm hoping that we don't get swept tonight. I'm hoping the boys can come through here. And doing so, they're going to have to knock off the #1 team in the 5A West. Siloam with the basketball after the timeout. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining here in the final 4.5 minutes. Vashon, a long 3 from the left side. Short, long rebound comes to Carter. Nobody can score. Here comes Carter at the free throw line. Right side, Schaefer, 3-pointer, boom! Dawson Schaefer's first 3 of the game, and the Cyclones lead at 37-34.
Boy, that came at a great time.
Yeah, I told you that they've had 7 of their 9 conference victories by 1 score, and they've had 4 victories by 4 points or less as we have a reach-in foul called on Bryce Beavers. And he just got hit with a technical.
Oh, come on.
That's a quick trigger here. He got called for the foul. I don't think he was disputing the foul call. He was jumping up and down thinking, oh, I can't believe I just fouled that guy. And then he get hit with a technical. That's the same guy that called the intentional foul.
That's right.
Yeah, that's awful. And that's 2 shots plus the ball. It's 2 extra fouls on him, a technical foul, and now they're going to get 2 free throws plus the ball as Sean hits the first. And
I don't care what anybody says. That's a bad call.
Okay, Bryce now with 4 fouls. That's 6 fouls on the Cyclones, so that's 1 more close to the 1-and-1. It does so many things. That comes with 3:55 left to go in the game. A quick trigger.
Man.
When you consider what Siloam's on the girls' game, they let Smith talk quite a bit. And they hit both free throws. They cut it to 1, and they have possession. So it goes as technical foul as a personal foul. So it goes 2 on Bryce. He already had 2, so he's got 4. There's a steal by Chatton for the Cyclones. Russell up by 1. Trailing the play was Vashon. Check that. It was Spence who knocked it out of bounds. Yeah, just to keep that one more. The next foul on Russell is going to be a 1-and-1 because there's 2 fouls instead of 1 on that. 3:39 left. Russell, we just need to overcome that. Off the inbounds pass, a missed 3-pointer from the corner. Ball loose, picked out of the air by Schaefer. Gets in the corner, Chatton, 3-pointer. This one missed. Barry trying, he deflects it, and it comes to Dawson Schaefer. Cyclones, new life here, leading 37-36. Dawson Schaefer right around the half-court circle. They go to the high post, and Carter dribbles out, gets it back to Dawson in the corner. Chatton will pass on the 3 here. Carter, pump fake, drive, draws the foul. And this one, if it goes on Newman, that's 4 on him.
Yeah, I believe
we're going to wait and see who they signal because this official always runs really close to the scoreboard or the scorer's table, and he does. He says it's on number 2, so that's 4 on Dalton Newman, who has 13 points for them tonight. He's been their leading scorer. Caleb going to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's 0 of 1 from the line in this game. This one good. Russell leads at 38-36. Second free throw good. Russellville has a 3-point lead again. Hallbaker in the backcourt for the Panthers. They get it ahead. Long pass ahead out in front of everybody, and I mean everybody, into the cheerleaders there. Russell will get it on the turnover. That was just a really bad pass by Vashon. He had a man over there, but it was 5 to 10 feet in front of him. Schaefer will bring it up the floor for the Cyclones. Under 3 minutes to go, Cyclones with a 3-point lead. Schaefer left side to Caleb Campbell. Dribble around his defender and get it back up top. Chatton to Carter, looking in the corner. Pass deflected, but caught by Schaefer. He'll take it baseline. Needs some help. Got caught in the air. Out to Chatton, three-pointer. This one's short. Barry the rebound. No, he saves it, though, for Russellville. Caleb Carter has it. Reset the shot clock. And Schaefer, ball on his left hip. He's just waiting. Going to run a little bit of time here. I tell you, if we can get a bucket here, it's two-possession game. Under 2.5 to go. Schaefer, double team, finding Barry in the lane. Nice dribble. He threw it into the bench there. He was looking for Campbell, and it was just out of his reach. 2:18 left to go here in the ball game. The Cyclones leading by 3, 39-36. I'm looking. Barry's coming out, and in for him will be Cam Frazier, who's had to play through some foul trouble here in the second half. He's got 3 fouls. He's back in the game. For them, they have Newman in the middle of the floor. He's got 4. He does get the pass off to Vachon, who's double-teamed. Hallbaker gets it. To swing it around right side. Fox get it to Newman, and whistle foul inside. He mishandled the basketball. Basketball is up for grabs, and Russell actually got it. We'll get a foul call. They say on the floor, but it doesn't matter. Remember, that technical foul they called on Bryce Beavers goes as a team foul, so this is the 7th team foul on the Cyclones. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Newman. And they have not posted who the foul is on yet. It's going to be on number 13, Dawson Schaefer, his second. A free throw is no good, and Carter has the rebound for the Cyclones. Russell can smell an upset here. They got 2 minutes left, leading by 3. The good thing is they're going to have to foul us a few more times to get it where we're shooting 1-and-1. Kind of surprised they don't go ahead and burn a couple fouls here. There's a pass deflected, and Siloam Springs gets the steal. Ball loose in the backcourt. Hallbaker has it. They'll get it ahead to Levi Fox. 3-on-2. Pass, and there is Cam Frazier coming back on defense to get the interception. Schaefer, long pass in the front court, caught by Campbell, who saved it from going out of bounds. He'll get the pass back from Cam Frazier, misses the corner 3. Whistle foul on the Cyclones. This will be on Trey Chatton. Again, they point that it's on the floor, but we'll walk it to the other end. And this will be on Trey Chatton, his first.
Stump's back in for Campbell.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, that's Spence shooting.
Yep. He's got 5 points. They cut the lead to 2 here. The second one eases in there. 39-38. Cyclones hanging on to a 1-point lead. Russell getting it to the middle of the floor to beat their press. Cam Frazier with it. Minute 13 left. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Villarreal, who's back in the game, gets it left side to Schaefer. Back to Villarreal. To the free throw line, Frazier. Nice feed underneath the stump for the layup. Luke Stump has 9 points.
Stump breaking for the basket at the right time.
Well, as soon as his man went to go double team Cam Frazier, he broke for the basket and got the layup. Nice pass there from Frazier. 45 seconds left. Russell's lead is 3. Here's a three-point try. No good. Rebound. Stump chases it down. He'll dribble in the corner and get the ball away. Frazier, long pass ahead to Carter. Layup. Count the basket. And we just drew the foul. Caleb Carter catching that. What a feed down the floor. The Cyclones going to the line for the and 1, and they can really smell the upset now.
And that's Spence's 3rd foul.
6-7 points for Caleb Carter just in this quarter alone. He's got 11 for the game. 5-point lead for the Cyclones. Free throw by Carter. This one's short and no good. 33 seconds left. We got a foul call, a blocking foul.
Oh, no.
Caleb was trying to draw the 5th foul on Newman, and that'll be number 3 on Carter. And I know what you're trying to do, trying to draw that 5th foul. The fact that they call it a blocking foul will go for a 1-and-1 for Dalton Newman. And that's the 9th team foul. And the 10th, it becomes double bonus. And they just called that on, they called that on Caleb. There we go. Awaiting the free throw here with 31.5 seconds left. Free throw no good. Rebound, let's see. Whistle blew before Russell had the rebound. The whistle blew before Russell had the rebound.
What?
And I'm trying to signal. They pointed at a Russellville player. Okay, they say a lane violation, and so disregard that free throw attempt, and Newman's going to get another attempt at it.
Oh, wow.
He's getting a second front end of a 1-and-1 here with still 31.5 seconds left. Knew something happened because they blew it before they Russellville had the rebound. The free throw is good here, and Newman didn't realize he's getting another free throw here. And so he earns the bonus with the front end of that one. 43-39 is our score. The Cyclones with the lead. And we'll wait and see here what happens on the second free throw. Second free throw is good. Well, that's a tough turn for Russellville. Looked like it was a missed front end. They end up hitting 2 free throws. The Cyclones on the move. A whistle, foul in the backcourt. And this is where it's going to hurt them again. This is the 6th-team foul in the Panthers. So they're trying to put us on the line if they don't get the steal, but they have to foul there, and 27.8 seconds left to go.
And that was a Spence, number 4 on him.
Inbounds pass comes in the backcourt to Dawson Schaefer. Villarreal pass in the front court. Russellville almost threw it away. Stump able to save it, and now they're chasing the basketball. Schaefer with it, and he's going to be fouled. And that's going to be on Levi Fox with 18.5 seconds left. The Cyclones will be put on the line shooting the 1-and-1. Both teams with 2 timeouts left. And now a timeout called by Coach Stewart. I'm kind of surprised he's calling a timeout here because with only 2 left, now there's only 1 left, because you usually save 1 in case you make a basket, so you call timeout and maybe try to save 2. But he's thinking he's probably just saving 1 for that. And with 18.5 seconds left, the Cyclones lead it here 43-40. Well, Russellville hanging on to a 3-point lead here. And going to the line will be Dawson Schaefer. He has not shot a free throw tonight. 67% on the season. He's got 5 points. Well, Russellville, what a comeback. They trailed by double digits in this game and came back to take the lead. And it was that layup by Caleb Carter. But it was really a team effort because with his Caleb Carter put us up 2 possessions, what I was going to say. But it's been really a team effort on this comeback for the Cyclones.
Well, it was, and also at the third quarter, we talked about that. They didn't fold up in the third quarter like they've done sometimes in the past. They really outscored Siloam in that quarter and did a good job. That foul that was on the Panthers just now was on Fox, and that's his 4th foul.
And he was trying to foul Schaefer there. 43-40 our score. Russellville back out on the floor, but it was a full timeout. Siloam has 1 timeout left. We have 2. The possession arrow favors the Cyclones. So that's a bonus for us. If we want to just tie it up at some point, we don't have to wrestle it away or call a timeout. Schaefer, a 1-and-1. Hits it. And just like that, no matter what happens here, it's a 2-possession game. That's what I mean about I'm surprised they didn't save that timeout. Russellville leads it by 4. Second free throw, missed this one. Rebound comes, Villarreal has it for the Cyclones. And Cam Frazier, double team, needs some help. Gets it over to Schaefer, and he's dribbling away from pressure. He's going to be fouled out near half court with 11.6 seconds left. And I tell you, the offensive rebound there by Donovan Villarreal is huge there because, 2 possessions, that's great, but now you get the basketball, you ran some time off the clock, and that might right there have been the nail in the coffin. 6 points for Dawson Schaefer going back to the line for the 1-and-1. Hits this one. He's 2 of 3 from the line, 7 points tonight. Russellville up by 5 on the number 1 team in our conference. 45-40 with 11.6 to go. Second free throw, this one rattles home. It's a 6-point lead. Siloam with only 1 timeout has to shoot a 3 and then call timeout.
No foul.
In the front court. Oh, they're going to go for a 2. I don't understand why. Russell's going to let them, and they call timeout here. I have no clue why they did that. To me, that's a horrible move. Now you're out of timeouts. You got to shoot the 3 there, don't you? You don't have time in 6.7 seconds. Unless I'm looking down there and see Reggie Miller, I don't think then there's any way they're going to get 2 possessions here off of this two made baskets in 6 seconds. Russellville has the basketball in a 4-point lead. I'm shocked at that they went for that 2-pointer.
Yeah, I am too. And they used their last timeout. Now, their scoreboard shows Russellville with 2 timeouts left. But if Russellville can get the
2.
ball in, they're going to get fouled immediately. We know that.
Yeah, and the only chance that they have is they've got to get a steal, because if they put us on the line, even if Siloam makes – here's the deal. Even if Siloam steals it and makes a layup, Russellville does not have to inbound the basketball. I mean, as long as it's under 5 seconds, they can just stand there and hold the basketball and let time run out, because Siloam is out of timeouts. And that's why I was surprised that they used that timeout. We were going to the free throw line with 18 seconds. I was very happy, but I was surprised. 6.7 seconds left. Official telling Cam he can run the baseline if he so chooses. They're going to get the ball inbounds, and that right there to Schaefer, and he's going to be fouled with 5.2 seconds left. And that's the ball game, I think. I mean, it doesn't matter what happens here. We're up 2 possessions with 5.2 seconds left. Even if they launch a three-pointer, there's no way they're stopping the clock. Cyclones are coming up here, and they're going to steal one, a big one on the road against the #1 team in the conference. And what that means is they're going to keep pace with everybody. You figure Greenbrier's going to beat Alma. You figure Van Buren beating Harrison, as the first free throw is good there by Dawson Schaefer. Our buddy Rick Elliott just said Van Buren won 59-40. So this is a huge victory for the Cyclones, just to keep pace with the other teams. Second free throw is missed. Newman in the front court will launch a half-court shot. Missed on the buzzer, and the Cyclones win it by a score of 47-42. A team victory. The Cyclones trailed by 10. They came back, cut it to 6 at the half, cut it to 1 at the end of the third quarter, and they win it by a score of 47-42. We'll give you the totals here in just a moment. I don't think we'll be able to get Coach Morgan. It is a long track. He's got to cross the court. He's got to go off the court, climb up some steps. It's a long ways to get up here. So, but we'll get a. We're still going to at least celebrate this and tell you guys about our leading scorer. First, I'll give you Siloam. They were led by Dalton Newman, who had 15 points, and Nate Vachon with 10, even though together they scored 25. Together on the season, they've been averaging 37 in conference play, so that was huge by the Cyclone defense to come up with just allowing them only to have 25 points. Those were the only 2 guys in double figures, and 8 points for Levi Fox. For the Cyclones, they had 1 guy in double figures. The scoring really spread around for Russellville, and that's kind of what they do. But it was Caleb Carter with 11 points for the Cyclones, 9 points for Luke Stump, and 9 for Dawson Schaefer, 7 points for Trey Chatton, 3 points for Jaden Berry. Caleb Campbell had 3, Cam Frazier had 2, and Donovan Villarreal had 2. The Cyclones improved to 19-8 on the season and 7-5 in conference play. And did I kill enough time where you're ready to give your stats?
I'm ready to
go ahead.
Russellville, we were 3 of 25 from the three-point line, but that doesn't matter. Our defense did so well. We were 12 of 17 from the free throw line. But it was as you said, it was a team effort. We rebound. On the offensive side, it's just Stump just did an outstanding job. He got 6 rebounds total, 4 of them were on the offensive end. And you can just go down the list if you want to and talk about each player, but it was a team effort. They came back. The one big thing I wanted to bring out, in the fourth quarter, we outscored the Panthers 17-11. I talked about in pregame, it seems like we don't know how to close out a game. With the third quarter and the fourth quarter of this game, we closed it out.
Well, we know Harrison, or Van Buren beat Harrison, so with Greenbrier probably beating Alma, this is really important for Russellville just to keep pace with those teams for that 3 and 4 spot possibly. You got 3 teams going for those 2 spots, and now you got a tie game. No, I guess Harrison got beat. I was going to say tie for first place. No, Siloam still in first place in our conference, but the Cyclones a huge upset victory here, defeating Siloam Springs 47-42. I'm checking to see it. We had talked about also the scoring spread around. Russell playing a lot of players. They did, and they weathered the storm with some people in foul trouble. Did a good job with that. But once again, Caleb Carter with 11, Luke Stump and Dawson Schaefer each with 9 points. The Cyclones win it by a score of 47-42. We don't think we're getting either Coach Morgan, so we're going to sign off here. I want to tell you that we appreciate you joining us for Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. Reminding you our next broadcast will be on Tuesday night, as both teams will be home at Cyclone Arena. It'll be senior night, last home game for both these teams. Tip-off for the girls will be at 6 o'clock. The boys will be at 7:30, as both teams will host the Harrison Goblins and Lady Goblins. One more game after that. 1 week from tonight, we'll close the regular season, as both teams will travel to Van Buren, and then hopefully we got state tournament for both teams